Sorry about that. I'm trying, man. I'm not doing very good at this shit right now. I just, like, fuck it. I don't care. I'm trying. Wait. Shannon, you're fucking dumb. Bomb. There we go. See, that makes it so much better for me. How's everyone doing? Are we ready to see the second victim interview of one of Ben Pye's alleged victims? I believe them. I don't think, in all honesty, there's any reason why Taylor Kirk would lie. Why would one of the people who's related to one of his co-hosts lie like that? So I don't believe anything that Ben Pye says anyway. The whole, like, past debunking he did, I think it's bullshit. Because it really doesn't take away the accreditation of the actual victims. You know, you may look at the co-host and say they done this certain blah, 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 blah. That's another story. Okay? But it still doesn't take away from what the alleged victims had to say just because the host or the interviewee has a past. Amen? Amen. I think I'm right about this. I know I'm right about this anyway. But, you know, that's what these men do. They intimidate, they lie, they cheat, they distort the truth, they twist the truth. They make the truth into something that it's not. They like, oh, well, this person is guilty of this, so I guess the victims, they must be lying too. Okay? Until I hear the victims come out and say, I lied, then I think it's fully debunked. But I don't think the host, the interviewer, has anything to do with these women's stories. So you try to debunk it by looking at the interviewer is really fucking dumb to me, because it still doesn't take away from the victim stories. And I don't even know what they said about the host is true. Because it just seems like it's just a counter to what they were accused of. So that's my little opinion on it. Oh, wait. I need to get my headphones in my ear so you guys can hear this. You know. I mean, I know it. They're gonna cry. You're lying. Really? How am I lying by showing a video of what someone else says and believe in them? That's not a lie. That's watching a video and believing what the person said. A lie would be something more like saying someone said something and they didn't. That would be more of a lie than just watching something and being like, wow, this has some truth behind it based on my own experience of how aggressive this person is themselves toward me and how they've acted toward me and how they've been nothing but overtly sexual toward me and my life. So, guess who I'm gonna, look at? I'm gonna look at the victims. I'm gonna look at the people who are speaking out about this, and I'm gonna take into a consideration in my belief system that it's very obvious that these women were very much silenced into compliance. Unfortunately for you, Ben Pye, I don't have such proclivities to be silenced. No, it's just people are probably tired. They've been up late last night out of Van Man. I wouldn't worry about it so much. I figure the majority of the people right now are sleeping because this isn't my usual time I come on. I usually come on in the evening time, but today, not so much. Has he been charged? As far as I know, no. But most men don't get charged for these things. It's usually, swept under the rug, lied about, gaslighted to hell. That's usually how these cases work. No shit, people work. I understand that. But in all honesty, I I have no reason to not believe them. I definitely, in all honesty, I have more reason to not believe Ben than these women. Because I know Ben lies about women. You know why I know Ben lies about women? Because guess who he lied about? Me. So, since I know that he lies about women, because he's obviously lied about me so many damn times about my life and exaggerated things, what these people do is they always do this bait and switch thing. They know their shitty fucking behavior, they know their fucking crimes, but they gotta focus on someone else. So it's obvious they're gonna focus on, since, you know, they have a proclivity toward abusing women, they're gonna go and continue to point out another woman to abuse further, because they want to see them break. Unfortunately for you, I'm too pissed off at this world. I'm too woke. I'm too, what would the word be? I'm too fed up with your fucking bullshit after over 10 years of goddamn harassment from you guys. And I'm talking about the DP crew, period. So, I think I would believe the women over you piggish men who's done nothing but sexually harass me over the years. Guess who I'm gonna believe? The women. Because, you know, like I said, I've been sexually harassed by Ben Pye. It doesn't take much to go from sexual harassment to physical assault. It don't take that much, because they have it in their mind, which means they have it in their soul, which means they're just waiting for an opportunity to do that to a woman. So fuck that shit. Fuck you and your word salad, bitch. Get the hell off my channel. Go to another channel where you can get their word salad, asshole. Why would I be worried about defamation? I'm just listening to what these women say, and I'm believing what is true. That's not defamation. It's not. Anyway. I mean, listen, Ben Pye, he listens to these idiots and have these idiots on his channel all the fucking time lying about me. But I can't watch a video and be like, oh, that must be true. It sounds like it's true based on my own experience. That ain't slander. Why didn't Ben sue these women for defamation? If it wasn't true. Why isn't Ben suing TJ Kirk's sister-in-law for defamation, since she's the one who came out? Why would I be sued for defamation? I'm just listening to them. Something to think about. Hey, with the music. Don't be a naughty girls. Okay. We're just waiting, you know. There we go.
Welcome everybody. Let's fix this.
Listen with you. Thank you.
Sup, Tam? How are you, beautiful? Please unban Van Pie. You're gonna get banned for saying that, bro. No one's getting sued. You can't sue someone for watching a video and believing what the person says. That's fucking dumb. But you know what? If he does sue me, I'll countersue his ass. Let's see how many lies he has compared to me. I'm just watching a goddamn video.
There we go. Welcome everybody. What up? This is we're back. We're back with another interview. So, all right, let's get into it. No preamble. All right, let's jump into this. So, guys, as y'all know, last time I interviewed Taylor Kirk, wife of Scotty Kirk, one of the members of DFF, former.
Like I said, why would a co-host lie about Ben Pye? And why was Ben Pye pretty much pushed away from that whole crew? There's a reason.
Hosts of the Drunken Peasants, who told us a lot of stories, told us a very detailed and disturbing story about Ben Pye, the current host of the Drunken Peasants. and some of the things that he put her through, including the fact that Ben pretty much came on to her pretty quickly as a public figure.
While he's in his late 30s and she's only 21 years old, barely came out of her mama's cooch, and this motherfucker, being an old ass, ugly ass old man, decided to go and come on to this little fucking girl and use his power against her. His power, his fame against her, just like all the other old, rich, elitist fucking men do.
Kind of used his influence as a host of the Drunken Peasants to, do this with a lot of women. Get women out of his audiences, get them into DMs, start, get them to meet.
21 isn't a little girl. I beg to differ, being a 42-year-old woman. I beg to differ.
And Taylor was one of these people, and she told us about how the first trip meeting Ben, how he was very weird. He wouldn't let her talk to the other hosts. She saw a lot of red flags leading up to this, and then one of the first nights.
I'm sorry. You saying it's debunked because this person was put out as debunked because they were pulled out as a map? How does that take away from the victim's story? Exactly. Even if this person is a map, which I don't know if they are or not. If they are, that's another fucking story for another goddamn day. But it still doesn't take away from the victims. And you see all these women coming in here with these female names, sticking up for Ben Pye right now. I guarantee they're not females. It's probably Ben Pye. And trying to say, oh, it's been debunked, it's been debunked. No, it hasn't. Shut the fuck up. Okay? I'm sorry, I have a hard time thinking that something's debunked by the person being accused of said information when there's other women out there saying the same goddamn thing. Shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. I don't give a fuck if this person is a map. I'm not listening to them. I'm listening to the women's stories. And if they are a map, that's their problem, and I'll get to them eventually. Get the fuck out of my fucking shit, A-Train. You hebephile apologist piece of shit.
Nights she was there, he got her to drink a lot and smoke weed, even though she didn't want to.
Frankly, I think the fact that they're saying that she's a map is probably because they want her to be a map, because it makes Ben Pye look like he's some kind of innocent. But going to the host of the interview and saying they have a problem, sexual problem, has nothing to do with the victims actually speaking. So how was it debunked? Did the victims say, oh, I lied? No, they didn't. They said they were silenced. So shut the fuck up. You can't gaslight me like that, honey. I'm sorry you guys are so fucking stupid you'll believe that shit.
And she hadn't been very experienced in these things. He kind of pushed her and, come on, do it. And in the end, I believe she told us she had maybe like 2, maybe 3 drinks of wine, but she blacked out.
2-3 sips of wine and blacks out. What does that sound like? I just know there was a big case lately that was talking about how they do that to women too. Oh wait, let me see. Was it called the Diddy case? Really? The fact that you go to fancy restaurants and they know that you're kind of rich and famous, and hey, I'll give you an extra like $80 if you give them the slip. You know what I mean? So tell me how don't tell me that I don't know how elites run. Hell yeah, I do. Thank you, Tam Tam. Exposing PDFs is a good thing. Keep it up, Shanny. Only fellow PDFs have a problem with it. Exactly.
Last thing she remembered was being dragged to a hotel room by Ben. And,
No, I didn't hear about Destiny texting a 17-year-old, but I believe it. She comes off with pervert vibes. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Ansia. You don't deserve death threats. They're death threatened, Ansia. Oh, the politics streamer, not ALL's ex. Oh, okay. Well. Oh. They all come out at perverts at the end of the day. Like, seriously, why would you want a fucking immature 17-year-old? That's not true, Sour Gummy, but you can go ahead and gaslight me like that all you want. You're just going to be blocked, so you can gaslight in the corner with the rest of the rejects. That's okay. I get it. Because that's what the thing is that's the majority of what PDFs do anyway, is gaslight women. Or men, or the children. You know, they gaslight them the whole time. Oh, well, look, don't look at me. Look over here. I don't give a fuck what this host has done right now. That's not the point. My focus is you, Ben. Sorry, you can't do the bait and switch game with me.
When she woke up, it was clear she had, they had had sex.
Why would you say they had sex if she was intoxicated? If she was intoxicated and he wasn't intoxicated, guess what that is? That is RAPE. Based on the legal definitions. Okay? You sleep with an intoxicated person, that's rape. Period. No ands, if, or buts. You know why? Because they can't consent. You know? You telling this woman that you want to see her nudes and you need to come out here. That's also could be considered coercion. Another form of rape. So don't bullshit me. I'm too old for this shit.
It was clear that Ben had kind of like just played it off as if like, oh yeah, we were both crazy drunk that night, but it was clear.
Ben is working hard time in the chat today, but you're just gonna get blocked, bro.
And as time went on, she's
you're just gonna get blocked, bro. Know that. Love me, senpai, love me. Freak. Like, why would you name yourself after a character who literally murders people to be loved? And force themselves onto some teenage boy. That's who you named yourself after. And then you want me to not believe what these victims have to say? You're out of your goddamn mind. Ha!
Felt worse and worse about it, and the whole situation, the way Ben treated her afterwards, the way Ben was super distant towards her, the way Ben, would only talk to her on certain times, never on the weekends, and
that's because he was with other girls, and it's actually verified in this that he was with other girls during that time. Gee, God, man, it's almost like I've dealt with cheating ass motherfucking men before. Anyway,
only talked about himself, was very whiny. Just it sounded like a very toxic relationship.
That's because Ben Pie has always been toxic. Look how he treats people on his own channel. Look how he chooses victims for his channel. And despite the person saying, leave me the fuck alone, I want nothing to do with you, which I have several times, and that's documented. Yeah. I believe the victims because of how he treated me. How he's done me. I think it was just a few weeks ago I said you have a very rapey behavior. I think it was just a few weeks ago I said that to him. For him coming in my chat. After I told him several times, don't come in my chat. He don't believe in boundaries, and then you want me to believe that he has some boundaries after my boundaries have been completely violated? Okay. Right.
That seemed to have ended, in part due to her meeting Scotty, who was a perfect gentleman. A wonderful,
What that motherfucker has to say. I ain't fucking stupid like his crew.
Dude who, treated her with kindness and respect and made her feel...
He's not a Vosh fan. What the fuck are you talking about worst on the internet?
still loved, which Ben didn't really do. And in the end, Ben
Saying
found
you're a
out that they
Vosh
were friends,
fan.
was not happy, told them they weren't allowed to, or
Just
dissuaded them from
don't
continuing
get
to talk
into
to
it.
each
I
other,
want to
but
focus on this.
in the end, Scotty revealed to Taylor that Ben had actually been dating other women at the time, and he said that he had feelings for her, and that she should know about what Ben was doing to her.
But yet she's still in with the same crew. This is what makes me even more concerned about Taylor Kirk. Is like, I know what TJ's done, okay? And what he's talked about, what he's done. He's no better than Ben, okay? He talks about, like, there's this one video that's on Brett Kane's site. I'm going to post it. I'm not going to post it on the I'm not going to show you it, but I certainly can give you the link to it, but it's literally TJ confessing to abusing kids. So I'm gonna put that in the link. So, you tell me, who should I fucking believe when all you fucking guys have talked about this shit over the years? Look at this shit. Just take a few minutes and watch that shit and see what he says about infants. Anyway, that's TJ, the amazing atheist. Ben Pye's co-host. The reason why Ben Pye is Ben Pye. And then you want to go and say that, oh no, he's not like that. My ass.
Broke it off with Ben. He was very horrible to her. He wouldn't stop calling her and messaging her and driving her crazy and using manipulation tactics. So it's not a good situation, all right? And so afterwards, Taylor was kind of just forced to keep quiet for a number of reasons. And I want to say this, because I've seen a lot of talk about, oh, well, how come the other guys from DFF haven't come forward yet? How come TJ, Paul, and Scotty aren't talking about this? Well, there's a couple reasons they're not talking about this. The first reason is that they didn't really even know about Ben's sexual abuse. They knew that he cheated.
Bullshit, they didn't know about Ben's sexual abuse. This is when you come in, dear, because you know a little bit more about this era than I do. Let's see what Jason has to say, what he knows about the Drunken Peasants, shall we? Because he was watching them at this point. I wasn't. I already knew they were scumbags at this point.
No, that's not accurate. I was never a drunken
Avid watcher, but you still watched them enough.
I watched DFF. I watched DFF Fried. I did not watch Drunken Peasants, but I could tell you that I have heard basically all of them say, "Oh, how about that meetup we had last week? Oh yeah, all the fucking pussy. Can you believe that shit? Can you believe what we did to some of them?" This is exactly like Marilyn Manson. Like, this shit was open. He would tell you, yeah, well, like, I can't tell you what they did, because this is a kid's platform, so I can't tell you about it. But it's known. It's known. And they were just allowed to do it because I guess they're big famous people on YouTube.
Yep.
That's the fact of the matter. They would brag about it on their shows. How about that piece of ass? Oh yeah, I was inside that fucking asshole. Like literally talking like that. Now we live in a different time now. So if they were to do that today, they'd probably be investigated and charged with shit. But am I inclined to believe people that come forward and say this weird shit happened to me with these guys? Yes, I'll believe them all day long. Because the guys talked about it on their show.
Mm-hmm.
About victimizing their fans. And laugh about it. Okay? It's straight up. Now, are you going to take the position? They were trolling. It's just fake. It's all fake for the sake of a show to get lulz and all of this. Bullshit. You have two women coming out saying it happened to them.
One of them a co-host of Deep Fried Fat.
Come on.
Hello?
Well, I mean, that's like, well, wait a minute. That's rival crews. Drunken Peasants and DFF are rivals.
They used to be the same people.
Used to be. But when did these allegations come out? 4 years ago? It's when they were divided. So could this be something like that? I don't think somebody would be that fucking nuts to make these kind of accusations for the sake of show drama. I don't think so.
No,
I don't believe that.
No, I don't believe that either, honey.
I don't believe that. So, what you're dealing with is like a Marilyn Manson type situation. You have a guy that has confessed over the years, I did this, I did that, I did that. Women? Well, I can't really. Well, Ashton Kutcher on that one show.
Yep.
The hot sauce show.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't talk about that one. I can't talk about that either. Let's just say it was crazy. So yeah, this has gone on for years with Hollywood types that they just get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
And could that have happened with this crew of guys? Because they were hugely famous for YouTube?
Absolutely.
Yes. The answer is yes.
Like, there was this video, I'm sure Brett remembers, where TJ was talking about raping his aunt. You remember that, Brett? He was like walking down a trail and talking about raping his aunt. I mean, this is he did this 16, 17 years ago? I remember this shit. I lived it.
From what it sounds like from Taylor's story, they knew that, you know, he was.
Brett's like, yup, you should review my latest video. Yeah, I will.
Screwing around with multiple women, but I don't think they knew how manipulative and toxic he was. I don't think they knew the way that he, would pile them with alcohol and drugs and coerce them into bed. And
I will watch your video after this one. I'm just trying to get people realizing that this shit isn't a joke. This shit has been covered, swept under, and Ben Pye himself announces, "Oh, it's been debunked." By who? You? So I should believe what you say because it was debunked by you? Someone who's lied about me? Okay. Your word is just as good as a Vegemite sandwich, honey.
do a bunch of and coerce them into giving nude pictures and shit like that, and all kinds of stuff like that. Like I don't think they realized the extent of any of it, and I definitely don't think they realized that Taylor was possibly roofied along with other women. Because I'm sorry, 3 glasses of wine, two maybe 3 glasses of wine doesn't make you blackout.
No. There's not enough alcohol to make you blackout. That's only 2 glasses of wine, 10%. I'm just granted 10%. So 20% alcohol? That's just a shot of vodka. Nah, that won't make you blackout.
Even if you've had a little bit of weed, okay? That doesn't make you fucking blackout.
No, weed doesn't make you blackout either. Roofies do. And he knew enough famous people to get that shit.
Don't know what he could have put in her drink. I don't know that he did, but I think it sounds pretty damn suspicious. If you guys want the full context of her story, you can go back to my last stream, Ben Pye Exposed, interview with Taylor Kirk. But today, we're here to talk about the next victim, or another victim, actually, a victim of Ben who tried to come out years ago.
What tolerance of wine or alcohol do I have, Freddie? I don't drink.
And was had a very, very difficult time. She's going to tell us about that. Amina, welcome. Are you there? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Sorry, I was just clearing my throat.
No problem. Yeah, you gotta clear that throat, yeah.
Oh, she's got that cute little baby voice, yeah. Sounds like a little child, doesn't she, Ben?
Yeah, you gotta be able to be
Water next to me.
You gotta be able to
I just
speak
wanted
well,
start off by saying thank you, Jamie. I told you this before, but I really do appreciate you doing this. Thank you, Taylor. You gave me the strength to go on here today. I kind of cycle back and forth on whether I wanted to even be involved with this anymore, just because of the reaction.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Okay, she said thank you, Taylor, for coming out. Taylor said the reason she came out was she said somebody had the courage to do it and their stories were so similar. So we got 3 women.
Yep.
There's 3. Because Taylor said, I saw, what was her name? I saw so-and-so's story, and it was so similar to what happened to me, I decided to come out.
Yep.
So there's 3 girls.
No, it was debunked, guys. Don't listen to those women, because this guy's a map.
All 3 were debunked? I don't think so.
Honey, don't you understand? It's debunked because Ben said the co-host is a map.
Oh.
So all the women's stories don't mean anything.
Well, do you know what that is called? And it's something you never do. That's called pew-pewing the messenger. You never do that. Is this person perfect? Guaranteed not. No one is. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't do it. You have 3 women. 3. Are they all debunked, Ben Pye? You're full of shit, bro. And if there were justice in this country for women, which there's not, you'd be in jail. Probably.
And you should be. Frankly, I think capital punishment should be what they do to people like you. The sexual offenders? Oh, yeah. Capital punishment, baby. All the way, because you destroy lives. People like you.
I got last time I tried to come out about this, but
MAP is minor attracted person. It's someone who's attracted to minors.
I really appreciate you being so brave.
The woman's voice is trembling and you're saying she's lying about it? I'm sorry, that's a physiological response that cannot be faked. Thank you.
I completely
Come out about
understand.
this, and I appreciate everybody too. So thank you.
Absolutely. And I want to let you know this is a safe place. The chat is open, but if people are going to be trolls,
Capital punishment should not be legal? Well, I fully 100% disagree with you over that.
people are going to be dicks. My mods know what to do. Because we're here to listen to Amina's story. If you have thoughts about it afterwards, honestly, if people have like,
Hi, princess. How are you, sweetheart?
if people are just gonna fucking come to their conclusions before hearing the whole story, then I ask you to comment afterwards and not in the chat, because this is very hard. This is very hard for someone who's gone through any kind of abuse, even just emotional abuse. Like for me, like I've talked about some shit that I've gone through in the past, and it's been hard. It's not easy to come forward and talk about this shit, especially when you're not used to having a platform like this and talking. Talking to this many people at once. So everyone's in the chat's understanding of you. I mean, so you don't gotta worry. You got this, all right?
You definitely don't have to worry from me, and if you want to come on my channel and speak your mind and speak your piece, you can. 100% open to that. Because I will always 100% believe the victims over the accused. Always. Unless I see something different.
Thank you.
Yes? Oh, sorry.
I just wanted to also say,
No, thank you. I just okay, let me give full disclosure here. When Shanny started this stream, I'm kind of in the spot where I was thinking there's not enough information for me to take a position either way. There's accusation and then there's denial.
I agree.
Of accusation. There's no more evidence. So I was in the spot where this is probably not wise to even cover because there's too much innuendo with it and bullshit. And these videos from this lady Hopium are unlisted for a reason. So I was saying to myself, I'm not sure about this. But now I'm putting two and two together, and I remember that Taylor girl that's the wife of Scotty said, I heard so-and-so's story, and that made me come out because it was so similar to mine. So this is the third girl that's coming out against him. I feel comfortable to start taking part in it. Because when you have this type of three women, if it was one, you could maybe say, okay, maybe let this go. You got three. So I say, fuck it. Put them on blast and see what happens. That's how I feel about it.
Like I said, sue me.
I'll
counter-sue you.
Yeah, and you would
Let's see what your lies are compared to mine. I'm just reacting to what these women are saying.
And you could call these women as witnesses.
Yep.
And then expose that he's an actual predator.
Do you really want that in the court filings?
No.
No, you don't, motherfucker, you don't.
No, and if you tried to do that, then our lawyer, Shanny's lawyer, would be able to request a deposition from you. You don't want that. You'd have to sit in front of a fucking lawyer and probably people in the peanut gallery, and you have to tell the truth about shit.
And if you don't, you can get perjury charges.
Yeah, and then you're in jail. So suing would not be a good idea.
No, suing me for reacting to a video is not a good idea, Ben.
The best thing that you could do with this situation, Ben, is probably just ignore every single thing you see about it.
Yeah, don't speak about it, because it's just going to put more attention to the matter.
Yeah, so if you see us cover something like this, just skim over it.
Yeah, you might want to, Ben.
The smart thing to do.
If you want to keep this, swept under the rug, you might not want to put attention to this baby boy. You know what I mean? Ben is a coward. He won't do anything. I figured that, Brett. I mean, he drugs women. He doesn't even give them a fighting chance. So, yeah, he is a coward. I can't afford a lawyer? Well, that's why there's lawyers who do pro bono. And if I can't afford a lawyer will be appointed for me.
Yep.
What the fuck you talking about, H.P. Lovecraft? Don't you know your rights? Dumb shit.
I have Asperger's, so sorry if I'm kind of awkward.
You took advantage of a woman with Asperger's, you piece of goddamn shit! Oh yeah, she's easy to fucking groom and manipulate, huh, Ben?
At times.
No, it's absolutely fine. I'm a bit socially awkward myself sometimes, so we're cool. We're cool.
Unbelievable.
All right.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. All right. So let's. Do you want to start with the first question?
Yeah, so how did I hear
Yes,
of Ben?
Yes. How'd you first hear of Ben?
So I got really into like the skeptic. I've always been like someone online.
Do I feel like a badass? No, I feel like a pissy fucking woman who's pissed off at fucking men in this world. That's how I feel.
I've always just retreated into like online communities. I loved YouTube. I was on YouTube like when it first started. I was a big fan of Dark Matter 2525. I don't know if
Yeah, he's dope.
know him. Yeah, I loved him when I was younger, and I found the amazing.
Oh, he groomed you. How lovely. I knew him when I was a kid. Ah! Ben? Who's a map? Who's a map?
Atheist TJ from him, and I just became like a fan in like middle school, high school. So I kind of started watching DP like at the end of me being in high school, but I never really watched it. But when I lived in Japan, I was just kind of isolated. It just gave me something to do. It was
Right.
just fun to listen to, and I got back into DP again.
Okay. So that was your first hearing of Ben. What attracted you to his content, or to DP in general?
It's really like the long form content. It was entertaining. I could listen to it at the nail salon.
Right.
I could listen to it on the train. It was just fun to listen to.
Yeah, it definitely was that. I do remember spending my fair share of time at work or whatever, like listening to some DP. So when you first met Ben, did he contact you first, or did you reach out to him?
Oh no, he contacted me first. So long story short, I was a
Of course, Brett, you can show this on your website covering this. How old is this girl? I don't know how old she is, actually. She hasn't said. Do you know how old she was, Brett? Like, she sounds like a baby.
Probably gonna come out.
Yeah. Like,
She's probably a very just small girl, and she's got that that voice. Okay, but at the time, I think we're gonna find out in the story.
well, obviously, she was groomed by them since she was a kid. So,
Well, she listened to DP in middle school. Jesus, where are your parents? I'm sorry. The absentee fucking parenting. If you see your middle schooler listening to TJ Kirk, you got a big problem. Get your kid off of the internet.
are you serious? The sponsor ad for this was Meet Ukrainian Women?
Yeah, they do that all the time. They put those type ads on your shit.
Oh, that's so gross.
I don't get that, but yeah. All that, I'm telling you, YouTube's changing, and they're going to be going into adult stuff more, I think. Because the money, that's huge money. Pornhub money?
Ugh.
Huge money.
Ugh.
Okay. Yeah, I say I would leave the platform. If they start carrying...
I don't think they're going to do that, because too many children watch the platform.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, like, no. You should, if you want that shit.
Thank you for reporting that ad, because I find those ads
They're
absolutely
offensive, yeah.
horrible. It's sex trafficking.
And it's also highly racist. Like,
yes.
because they're...
Look, us Ukrainian women, we go around and we cook
Yeah,
for our
Sorry.
men and we clean for our men and we're very passive women and
They do that with the Asian women, too. They put these commercials where it's an Asian girl and she's
that's my
like,
best
"Oh, yeah."
Melania accent, actually.
No, I think you can do better than that. That was sort of on the off the cuff. You do a better Melania than that.
Okay, I guess so. But I've seen those ads, so I know how they sound.
But yeah, I think we're gonna find out how old she was when allegedly this happened. So let's check it out.
All right.
minor idol in Japan, but I had some following on social media. I had maybe 15,000 followers then. So I followed the Drunken Peasants like official Twitter account, and I think if you have like so many followers, it tells the person like that you follow them or something. But he immediately just followed me back.
Interesting. It sounds exactly like Taylor's story, how it was the Facebook group, and she just hit interested and go into this meetup, and he automatically fucking messages her. Hi.
Hook up.
What's up? You look like a young girl that I can manipulate. How you doing?
Yeah.
Let me as a old ass man come on to you as a child. You know? I may be like, oh, she's legal, but you know, still, you know she's a fucking kid. Okay? I'm 42 and I look at people in their 20s as kids. They are. You're a kid when you're in your 20s. You are. You're stupid.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you're going to go age of consent. No, you're not a minor. But the problem is you have no life experience. So when you're in those early 20s, she's 21. Taylor was 21. How savvy were you at 21 to guys that want to get in your pants and stuff?
I collected the sperm donor at 21, if that tells you anything.
Well, I mean, yeah, exactly. Would you have chose to procreate with that individual? No, you wouldn't.
Hell fucking
There's zero chance.
no. I love my babies.
Yeah, you
okay?
love your sons, but you
And
never
I
would have
got
chose to
this
fucking
message.
procreate with such a piece of shit.
No.
Because he turned out to be not a good guy.
No.
So, yeah, you don't have the best judgment at that age.
Aaron's like, agreed, Shanny, me being 55, 20-year-olds are kids. Yeah.
Exactly. That's why I try to explain in my videos that as a man, if you're going into a store or something and there's a 16-year-old girl working there and she throws you the eye or something like, hey, what's up? They might do that. Yeah. Okay?
She's still a kid.
Could be your daughter. It's not okay. It's not okay. I don't care if she's looking at you flirtatious. That doesn't matter.
Cool Cat says, heck yeah, man, I totally agree. We are all stupid at that age. Holy F, the stuff I was doing at 20, let alone my teen years. Blue-Eyed Princess said, I'm 39, guys. And 20s are like kids to me. There you go.
Yeah, you're 39.
Why is it that
There you
all
go.
of us women in here can look at 20-year-olds as kids, but you couldn't, Ben?
Exactly. Is that because Ben...
Oh, she's legal.
That's all they care about.
Yeah, that's all you cared about, is she's legal. Not that her brain isn't fully formed. Not that, you know, you have power dynamics within the whole situation.
Oh my God, they had one of the biggest YouTube shows going. They have 8,000 people in a room. Are you kidding me? He was a star. He was a star. That's called being a public figure, and that means you could very easily coerce.
Don't tell me you didn't coerce no freaking 20-year-old. They already speaking out and saying how you asked them for nudies. Because you can't keep your dick in your fucking pants as a fucking 40-year-old man.
This is a different... it's the same thing as you would say Hollywood stars like Marilyn Manson and all of them, except it's on YouTube. It's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, they were all of age. Who cares? Yeah, but that doesn't mean you can just...
Take advantage of them.
Right. Oh, well, it's consent. They came in the hotel room. That's consent. No, but what you did after was not normal.
It was not consensual.
You feed her 2 drinks of wine and she blacks out? That never happens. I don't care what wine you're drinking. 2 glasses of wine isn't going to black you out.
Neither
Unless there was
is
something in it.
smoking weed here and there throughout the day. That ain't gonna black you out either. I've
No,
never been.
it's not gonna
I
black you
never
out.
blacked out on weed.
No,
Ever.
It's not going to black you out. It had to be something else in it.
The fact that she woke up sick to her stomach is what the same stories the people who roofied feel.
Yeah.
Don't bullshit me.
And it was like, hi, thanks for supporting the show. And I thought it was like an automatic thing or something.
Right.
I was like, what? Like, did they just send this to everybody who, like, just follows them? So I was like, who is this? Like, I thought it might be Scotty or something. Like, I didn't know who it was. And he was like, oh, this is Ben. And I was like, oh, cool. Like, I listened to...
I love the fact that nobody knows who the fuck Ben is. Is like, who the fuck are you? I'm Ben. I'm part of the Drunken Peasants.
I remember that. And they used to make horrible fun of him for that. Because he's like, it's just Ben. Fuck him. He's not even part of Drunken Peasants. Yeah, Ben. Like, TJ'd be like, hey, Ben. How are you doing today, Ben?
Nobody liked you.
Nobody fucking likes you, Ben. Why are you even on this screen right now, Ben? Like, they constantly make fun of him for being like the fake peasant because nobody liked him.
Ugh.
Which is, sad. It's like he's just there taking bullshit, and it's like they didn't even like you, dude.
That's true, Tam Tam. You'd throw up before blacking out if you're drunk on alcohol. That's true.
Yeah, you'd puke. Right. Your body will reject that shit, and you'll vomit. You're not just gonna black out. That's something else,
Yeah, that's something else.
which he could get his hands on.
Oh, definitely.
You don't have to be famous.
The famous parties that TJ and that crew has gone to, I bet they've been to a Diddy party or something similar.
Something like it, probably. Something
Your
like it.
podcast, and I didn't think of him like romantically or anything then.
Why? Okay.
Of course
Many
not.
people don't know how Ben Pye looks like. I'm gonna show you how the fucker looks like. Okay, just so you can get some clarity on the idiot. Like, I'm sorry, I don't know how any young girl would want to fuck this dude. Where the fuck is his fucking face?
That's him.
Ben Pye. I want to get Drunken Peasants there. Like, ugh. No 20-year-old would want to really fuck him. Okay? No 20-year-old. Okay? I see. Yeah, I guess that'll be a good enough pick. He's a lot fatter now, but, you know, you'll get the jits of, like, no 20-year-old would want to fuck that. Okay, for those who haven't seen his face. But look at this gross fucking mug right here. Look at this fucker. You telling me a 20-year-old wants to fuck that ugly fuck? Are you kidding me? You sure? I mean, look at this one. This is even more better because it, you know, it's totally him. You know? How about this picture instead? You know? Would you really at 20 years old want to fuck this? Like, hey ladies. Hey, I'm Ben Pye from the Drunken Peasants. Don't you want a bit of me, man? Don't you want a bit of this big old beefy popsicle, man? Oh, yeah. Look at me. I'm so sexy I could get all the 20-year-olds, man. I can get all the young girls. I just have to roofie them first, but I can still get them. I'll make my plans. I'll throw my money at them. I'll tell them how pretty they are. And then when I finally put my little pee-pee in them, well, I'll throw them away, man. It's all part of the game because I'm so rich and famous. Idiot. Anyway, sorry. That's Ben Pye. No 20-year-old would want to fuck that. Give me a fucking break. Aaron's like stud muffin, yeah. He looks like a predator.
We're back with another interview. So, all right, let's get into it. No preamble. All right, let's jump into this. So, guys, as y'all know, last time I interviewed Taylor Kirk, wife of Scotty Kirk.
Wait, did this go back?
One of the members.
We were like here.
Toxic he was. I don't think they knew the way that he, would.
Wait, where were we?
Midwesterner. I'm from Michigan.
Oh, wait, this is a different... Wait.
A different one?
Yeah, wait, well, there it is.
Oh,
There we go.
What the hell?
I don't know.
Okay.
There we go.
He didn't even show his face on the show then. I was just kind of confused, like why he was messaging me. I thought he was just like doing outreach to promote the show, maybe
Right.
like promotion. And I just asked him if he could connect me with Ashley, who is Paul's former girlfriend, because she seemed really cool, and I had like followed her on Twitter for a while, and so he got me in touch with her. I guess he doesn't let people talk to other people now. It's just what I heard from other people,
Right.
but he connected me with her. I think maybe because, I don't know, I can talk about that more later, but
Maybe they're all handlers and it's all a big MK Ultra fucking stain. Sex traffickers looking for victims to sell to the highest bidder. You know, that shit's going around a lot. Oh, you know who the newest sex trafficker is in famous people? TD Jakes. There's a bunch of allegations and lawsuits coming out on TD Jakes that he has like an all-male sex trafficking ring going on. Yeah, the preacher, TD Jakes, man. So there's that. So you telling me that a bunch of fucking people aren't degenerates, yeah, aren't doing that, but
he connected me to Ashley, and then he just started having like.
Who is T.D. Jakes? A huge bishop. What is the church? It's not Hillsong. But he's a big in a big mega church.
Potter's House.
The Potter's House. I think it might be the Potter's House that T.D. Jakes is a bishop of. But not only that, he's associated with Diddy. So, Tyler Perry, he's also associated with the whole crew of nasty pigs.
Yeah, what's up, Pancake? No, you're right, dude. Like, I did a video not too long ago, and I brought up the picture of fucking what's his name? Oh my God, Kenneth Copeland. You look at that guy and you don't know.
How do you look at Kenneth Copeland and not see the snake?
That's what I mean. I don't know how you can look at this guy and not know, oh my God, that's a possessed person. That's a fucking demon.
Snake eyes, man.
He needed a jet. You know, what do you I need a jet. Like, of course I need a jet. No, you don't.
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't. You have a computer. You could go on your whatever you got. You're a super fucking mega church. You don't need a jet. But he did need a jet. So
he does. He does. He needs it. He needs 7 jets. Okay, or he's not a proper freaking reverend, and God doesn't love him.
Right. Right.
This sob story, like, I felt really bad for him because
the victim and the hero. That's how usually the sociopaths work, is they're always the victim and the hero. Baby, I'll save you, but I have such a horrible past. Thank you, Tam Tam.
Thank you.
Keep shining a light. Thank you. Your first show covering this is now live on the radio in a few minutes. Processing. Your show will be on hundreds of outlets now. Thank you, Brett.
Oh my God, I love it. See,
I love Brett King.
I remember Brett back in the day. He's like, I like what you do, Rev. So you just let Uncle Brett take care of it. And then literally, I'm telling you, I got like I don't know, a couple thousand subs. So you are awesome, Brett, and you're a very good friend to have. Not just like getting your shit out there.
No,
but you're a good guy, man. So thank you for everything.
Yeah, like
thank you.
Doesn't even work. I don't know.
We have to convince the world, really. I think that women that go through this shit should be listened to.
Yeah,
because the majority are like, well, you never know.
I love Ben Pye's excuse though. It's been debunked because of one person they've been shown as a map. How does that debunk the victims?
Yeah,
by just talking about the host, man.
Oh well, I mean that's like that's like Jimmy Savile.
Yeah,
being like, why? What are you talking about touching kids? I never even molested like over 500 kids or something, like insane. Jimmy Savile. He was a UK TV personality that was a kid show. Look at Jimmy Savile. Okay, this freak with this long blonde hair and a cigar, and his eyes are done. He's a demon, clear demon. Well, it's Jimmy Savile. He'd never do anything wrong. Okay. How many times do you think maybe he loved going to a mall and playing Santa Claus and having kids on his lap? Okay, like
when you confuse fame with integrity, you have a fucking mental problem.
Yeah. Fame and integrity, it's actually the opposite. If you're famous, you're probably a degenerate if you're famous.
Usually.
Like, holy shit.
He told me about this girlfriend that he had, an ex-girlfriend. I'll just call her Rachel for the show.
Okay.
And he told me he met her a few years ago, and she was 18 or 19. She was a fan of the show, and he moved the entire show to Seattle from Ohio to be close with her. This is what he told me. And he said that she cheated on him. He said that she emotionally abused him. He said that she gave him a suicide threat, that he was traumatized by her, that he would never be able to get over it, that he was just this wounded person. And I felt so bad for him. He was sending me screenshots that he had with her.
That poor girl being emotionally and mentally manipulated to feel bad for this 40-year-old man whining about his ex-girlfriend to a 20-year-old. What fucking advice, Ben, are you expecting from a 20-year-old when you're a grown-ass man with a broken relationship? Give me a goddamn break. You were looking for sympathy points to manipulate that girl.
I thought it was really strange at the time because people...
That's because it is strange. Normal 40-year-old men who get a breakup, they don't go to 20-year-olds, whine about their breakup, and try to get advice from them. Okay? You know what you do when you're 40 and go to your breakup, when you go through a breakup? You go to your dude friends, and they give you a fucking beer, and you drink and talk to them, and then go home, wake up, go on Tinder, and find another fucking girl. That's what real 40-year-old men do.
It's probably true. Yeah. Yeah, what the fuck? What normal for that older man goes, oh, I just got horribly fucking hurt by my mate. I'm going to go to Facebook and go to my audience and click one of them that looks younger and then tell them about it. That's some Arrested Development fucking behavior. That's not what a man does. A man goes, ah, fuck, I got screwed by this chick real bad. Motherfucker, you drink some, and then you let that process, and then you jump on Tinder, and you go, okay, I'm going to make this fucking right. I'm going to find a good girl. Well, you're not going to find a good girl on Tinder, I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
You're going to find a chick that wants to get dick every night. That's what you're going to find. You want to find a good girl, go to a church. Or Starbucks, okay, and one of the employees maybe, and maybe one of them that's hot is single. Go there. Don't use Tinder.
No, Ben Pie, don't go anywhere where there's a female.
No, I'm saying general advice for men. I'm not saying Ben Pie. Like, he's just a freak. He's a weirdo. He's a clear weirdo. I don't care if these allegations are false. He's a weirdo. Regardless what he's into, he's weird. Okay? And all of those guys are weird degenerates. Why do you think they called it Drunken Peasants? Because the peasants, when they get drunk, have orgies and do crazy shit.
Thank you, Christina.
Okay.
Christina from Flint said, teenage girls' emotions are all over the place. Hormone change, the way they think and feel, too. And you take advantage, that's evil as fuck, and you can't tell me you don't know what you're doing.
Exactly. That's why it's not appropriate for older men to look at a younger chick in this way. It's not okay. That's exactly what I said in my video about this shit.
Yeah.
It's not okay. They're meant to be flirting with and doing shit with football player high school kids. Okay? They ain't looking at you as a 40-year-old fucking man. They're not looking at you. Okay?
No, you have to coerce yourself for a 20-year-old to pay attention to you.
I mean, okay, well,
you
might have an aesthetic that some younger chicks might dig, and you're older, okay? I'm talking from experience.
Well, he ain't no Leonardo DiCaprio.
No. But I'm saying that there might be a circumstance that a younger girl might hit on you. That does not give you the right to engage it.
No.
Do you understand that?
As a man who could be her father, you should be protecting her.
That's exactly what I've been saying. And I get called a fucking P word by BGTV for saying protect women.
Because he doesn't want to protect women.
It's clear.
He wants to attack women.
Yes.
That's who BGTV is. He is an emotionally abusive man toward women. How do I know that? Because he does it to me every goddamn day.
Make the guys that actually would stand up for women and defend them seem like the bad ones.
That's right, Christina. Teenage boys can be manipulated too. Exactly. Older men need to stay away from kids. Period.
Yes, period.
If they're not your kids, stay the fuck away from them.
My policy always is if you see a kid in the public, you let them go. You leave them alone completely.
Yeah,
you
don't talk
look
to
at
them.
You don't talk to them. You do nothing.
No.
Unless you're like passing in the grocery store.
Unless you're a teacher or some kind of authority, leave the fucking kids alone.
Well, also in like the grocery store, you get to be with their parent. And you're like, oh, you have a beautiful, cute little baby.
Yeah, that happens.
That's
yeah.
fine. But like talking to minors, no.
Trying to get their attention?
Don't do it.
Hey, here's some candy. You want some candy?
Jesus.
I'll be right back. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-ba. Alright. Alright, where are we? Boys need protecting too. Amen. Amen. Listen, if there's an age gap between you two, I don't have a problem with a lot of age gap things, okay? You know, if you're both consenting adults, I'm fine. The fact is like, the problem is these older men taking advantage of these younger girls. You know, having an 8 years older than my partner. Okay, an 8-year age gap. You're still in the same decade, within the same decade of each other, but
Usually
at the same time, it's like,
talk about their exes if they're trying
you know,
to
you're not like 20 years older, 20 like in your 40s going after a 20-year-old, someone who hasn't even fully developed yet in their brain. You know, there's a difference. There's a big difference. With power dynamics, age dynamics.
Oh, I have a perfect thing to bring up. Perfect thing to bring up. Right now. Because this is coming up.
Oh.
Perfect thing I have to bring up.
Oh, okay.
You want an example of an age gap that's cool? Mary and Ken. Cinnamon Toast Ken and Mary.
Yeah.
That's fine. Why?
She was 20, he was 27.
Can I speak?
Sorry. Okay.
The proof is in the pudding. Okay? Was she way too young for him to pursue? Yeah, but guess what? She was into him, and she was of age. Mary looks 16 now, which is insane, but she does. Okay? There are times that age gaps mean nothing. It's all dependent on the person. And the proof's in the pudding with Ken and Mary, because they had a family. She's been attracted to him from day one and pursued him. She pursued him on top of it. Okay? So, no, you don't condemn all age gap relationships. That's stupid.
No, it's the ones that are predatory.
Yeah. That was clearly coerced. And if all of this stuff is true about Ben Pye, that's what happened here.
Yeah.
That's clear.
Two people finding each other attracted, they're both adults, is fine.
Yeah. But even Ken said, I look back at that and I go, yeah, I was wrong. Because she's young.
Yeah.
She's very young.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I was wrong. But they ended up having a beautiful family together. She loves him more than anything in the world. You could see it in her face. Okay? They fell in legitimate love. And just because he happened to be 30-something and she was 19, I don't think that... No. It's still love. They loved each other.
Yeah.
So, no. You don't condemn all age gap relationships.
No.
And you said it too.
But there's a lot of dynamics to this particular one, because it's not only just an age gap problem and that dynamic. There's power dynamics too. The fact that he has wealth, he has money, he can manipulate his audience to make you think like you're a liar easily. I know it for a fact. Hi.
Yeah.
People don't like me for a reason.
Yeah.
Lie. She's a horrible person, and she doesn't keep boundaries toward anyone. She'll impede on your boundaries. Fuck off. There's a bunch of dynamics to this, anyway. It's very similar to a dynamic of like dating your boss or something, older gentleman, a lot of money, a lot of power, can destroy your life if you wanted to, type of dynamic.
But I just figured he needed a shoulder to cry on, so...
Right.
So a 40-year-old man needed a 20-year-old girl to fucking have a shoulder to cry on? You couldn't find anyone else, Ben? You needed that young girl? Give me a fucking break. I see the manipulation in it.
I was I wasn't in the best place in my life then too. I mean, it's not like he knew that, but I wasn't in the best place in my life too. I think if I were in a better headspace, I probably wouldn't have even entertained it.
Right.
But I just let my guard down with him. He just seemed so hurt, so wounded. He kept saying he felt ugly, he felt unloved, but he kept sending selfies to me. And then I guess also another reason I felt close with him was because he's Midwesterner. I'm from
Now, Gluck,
Michigan,
don't be like
so
that.
he
I'm
laughed
sure
at
your
me,
mother
he'll-
stayed with your father when he beat your ass, because it's obvious you needed them.
voices, stuff
But
like that.
Jesus,
He's from Ohio.
if we're gonna call it abuse for a father disciplining his son, then all of us have been abused by our parents for being disciplined. No, I think it's just an excuse for people to just hate on someone, frankly. Mostly people who never had kids. So why don't you go ahead and tell, go say how much abusive your parents are for hitting you.
Thanks, epileptic duck zips.
Jesus, it's called discipline.
It was
What,
just
are you
like
talking about
somebody
me?
I knew back home.
I'm talking about it just as a whole.
And this really stressful.
Like how they, like every single time someone disciplines their kids now, it's abuse. And it's like, I think back when I was a kid and I was actually abused.
I mean, I went to jail for this, so I have lots to say about it, but I'm not going to say nothing.
Yeah.
I
It's
have
none of your
lots to
business.
say about
This
it.
didn't happen on the internet. Anyway,
Oh, there's so much I could say, but I'm not going to say shit.
right?
Not a word.
Go complain about your grandparents being abusive when they used to use switches on your parents. How would you be like, Grandma, Grandpa, you're really abusive people for hitting Mom and Dad with that switch. Go ahead, do it. See what happens. See what they say to you. Dumb shits.
environment, and he just seemed familiar.
Right, I can understand that. Especially you got someone who's you definitely have some things in common with him. Did it?
Excuse me, I don't care about Jamie Darkey. Do you not hear the women speaking? It's not only this person right here that is speaking. Now is it? And you're saying they're the source. No, the women are the sources. They're just the person who's platforming them, you stupid idiot. Get the fuck off of here. You're fucking dumb.
Did any of it have to do with the fact that he was, like, did you feel more drawn to him because he was also famous online?
Now, epileptic, you said you got to switch many times. Had to pick one out yourself. Yeah, you better not make sure that shit will break. They'll make you pick out another one. Make sure that it's pliable. I know those stories. But here's the thing, epileptic. You think you deserved it? Did you need it at the time? Are you going to call your parents abusive for it? For disciplining your ass when you needed it? I'm just wondering. You know, they take the word abuse and they mislabel it and make it seem like it's something it's not. Abuse is something a lot worse than disciplining your child and spanking them on the butt. Which is completely legal, and any cop would say it's okay to do. To discipline your child. Because cops believe in disciplining their children. Because, see, the people who aren't disciplined, they have to pick up on a regular basis. Yes, ma'am, that's right. Exactly. See, I know.
I felt special.
Right.
I felt special because...
So how about you go to a cop and cry abuse for smacking a kid for doing something they're not supposed to do? Just cry. Cry some more. Honestly, my dad did something called a circle dance where he held our arm and went to slap him with a belt, and it was called a dance because we couldn't sit still, and he had to jump around. Oh, God. Yes. It's like, no, I'm going to fight you every single week. Come here. And you get hit. Here's the thing. When you fight it, you get hit harder. So it's best not to. Thank you, Tam Tam. I got the beats almost every day. She was bipolar, alcoholic, drug addict. I still love and miss her. She was abusive. That would be. But disciplining your child when they fucking deserved it, when they did something wrong, isn't abuse. It's discipline. And it's something that parents really need to start speaking out, because they're being blamed for abuse for just trying to get their kid to stop doing the shit they're doing. I'm not, like, seriously.
I
know,
him
Jason.
For so long, and I felt like I knew him. The whole thing, with parasocial
Right.
relationships and stuff.
Absolutely.
I just felt like I could trust him a lot quicker.
You could trust him a lot because you saw him on the Drunken Peasants when they were talking about violating women all the time? What makes you think you could trust a motherfucker who talks about violating women? Oh, really? I will, Aaron, for that one. On September 3rd, the Epstein victims are going to be speaking out. That's awesome. Oh, bless your heart, epileptic. It probably wasn't the best for you going through that stuff. But when you're an ignorant ass parent and you don't know any better, it's gonna happen. I'm sorry you had to go through that. You should never touch an autistic kid because they don't think like other people do. But at the same time, it's just like it happens too. Yeah, I know what the foster mom said. She's like, no wonder you did that.
Yeah, I just felt like, wow.
No, I didn't model with anyone from Elite Modeling. The modeling agency was John Casablanca's. It wasn't Elite Modeling. Even though John Casablanca owned Elite Modeling, he had other modeling agencies. So no, I didn't model with the Elite.
He is this YouTuber, and he's...
I modeled with just a bunch of Nashville town girls.
He's special attention.
Right.
He's nice to me. He was talking to me a lot then, too. But sorry, go on.
No, I was just gonna say, and the fact that he came to you with these complaints, these stories, this like, oh my God, this is what's happening. Like if he was confiding in you, and that probably also made you feel special.
I'm so sorry about that, Andy.
Cracked his head open, he needed stitches.
That
is a charge.
Yeah.
That should be a charge. Of course. That's a thought.
Yeah, Sydney Crawford was with Elite Modeling. Different agency. But I did work with people who worked with them.
I was going to say that. You worked with chicks that did.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Let me put my guard down, and I definitely felt like I told him things I probably wouldn't have said so quickly, like just about my own trauma or something,
Right.
because I felt like he, let his guard down. And again, when he first messaged me, I didn't really see him as like a romantic.
Hey, Ben, let your guard down with me and see what happens. See, I've always said this, I'm a big mama bear. And, me knowing what you're doing to the little girls. Why don't you try a real woman and see what happens?
Wow, Tam Tam was with Elite.
Oh, you were with Elite.
Wow. That's awesome. Well,
Good job, Tam Tam, sexy bitch.
that's awesome. Wow.
Prospect at all, but I mean,
We all be models up in his hill.
Let me just say that I'm glad nothing happened to you. Because we all know what Casablanca was into. Casablanca's.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't get into the trafficking part of it.
Thank Jesus.
Oh,
For real. If she worked for Elite, it could have happened.
me, I still have those holes in my memory
Yeah.
that just really freak me out. And
Yeah,
waking
no.
up in my mom's car and her yelling and screaming, "You're never fucking going back there again." And I'm like, what? Never was told why.
Yeah.
okay, I shouldn't generalize women, but I guess I'm going to do that right now. I think some women, we can be attracted to like kind of the mysterious, sad man that just needs you to
Right.
change them, to help them. So I think
No, honey. No. That's a game these motherfuckers use to get you in. It's just a game. It's the, oh, poor me, my girlfriend was so awful to me. I'm sure you could be better. I mean, the older you get, the more you realize this shit, because you see the same fucking behavior over and over again with guys. Oh, poor me. My poor girlfriend.
It's hard for me to identify with my gender in the species.
Yeah.
It's very hard for me to identify with it. Because, like, my mind is just completely not what the majority of men is. Like, I love women. Like, I am extremely horned up about women, sure. But this behavior is... Like, if my mom got wind of anything like this shit with this guy that he's... And I'm not even talking about alleged SA. I'm talking about talking to girls like this. My mother'd be like, what are you doing? Like, why are you doing this? And that's what they needed. These drunken peasants guys needed an authority figure to come in their life and go, what the fuck are you doing? Okay, do a show, sure. Even degeneracy and all that shit in your show, sure. But you're actually going into victimizing people. They needed somebody to tell them, that's a line, you probably shouldn't do that.
But they
did
did
it anyway.
They had enablers. Yeah, man, you need to go after that teenage girl, man. That's ripe meat.
Yeah.
Okay, reconnection successful. Sorry about that.
I thought you got ganked.
Fuck, I got ganked too. No, we didn't get ganked. Thank God.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't doing anything other than reviewing a video and believing what the girls are saying. Hey, man. I have every right to believe what they say, and these girls have every right for their own say. You know, own say. You know, sorry about that. You have a lot to say about other women all the time, Ben. But you can't handle when women speak about you? Aren't you a little fucking pussy? You little pussy bitch. Can't handle the women speaking about you. Oh, I just want to get them. Yeah. I don't give a fuck, man. You know what sucks is I just paid my fucking bill, man. My big giant fucking $230 bill.
there's a bit of that too.
Right. There's definitely some like weird dynamics going on. So did he ever so at what point was the relationship made official, or was it made official?
So within like 2 or 3 weeks of us talking on Twitter, this is from the official account. He said, "You should be my girlfriend," or like, "Would you be my?"
Yeah, you hunting for that young girl, aren't you, Ben? Because you can't find someone your own age, because no grown woman would want to be with you.
I have not heard this girl say her age at the time.
My girlfriend. I'd love for you to be my girlfriend. I thought it was kind of strange, and I know this is gonna sound funny. I'm not trying to be facetious, but I asked him if he was like a virgin or something, because I'm like, you're like in your late 30s, and we just only started talking, and you're asking me to be your girlfriend. I was like, maybe he's not like that experienced or something.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, so I was just like, what? But I was flattered, of course.
Right.
Ew! Why the hell would you be flattered over that fucker liking
Do
you?
you see the problem here? Why do you girls feel this way? It's some creep on a fucking show. Why do you feel this way, that you're flattered? Why? Do you have no people telling you you're pretty? And then just all of a sudden you get some weird fucking freak on a show tell you, oh, you're pretty. Or
Be my
something.
girlfriend.
And that's it? Like, why are you flattered? He's some creep creeping on you. I want to know how the fuck old she was when he did this, though. Like, I have not heard
She
that.
sounds very young.
You can be 50
I thought he
and
was
sound this
trying to
way.
be serious about me.
I'm
Right.
curious. How old was she when this happened?
Obviously, she's younger if she's like, you're in your later 30s. Like,
Yeah, but I'm not hearing a crime here.
no, not yet.
So,
Oh, but I have something else to say about this
Oh, of
period
course.
too.
Yeah.
So that was when he basically moved the conversation to Facebook Messenger, and because I thought he was going to be serious or something, or I don't know, I told him that I had done sex work off and on, which
Yeah, honey, he probably already knew you were into sex work and you didn't even know it. That's probably why he clicked on you, because he already knew you did sex work. Because there seems to be a pattern here that all these girls seem to have been doing sex work.
is not necessarily full service. There's various types of sex work, and there's various types
Right.
that I've done. I told him that because I said if I'm going to be in a relationship with somebody, and you know,
You don't even know this guy and you're just so quick to fucking walk in a relationship with him. Because he's famous on the internet. God, you women are so fucking easy. And then you complain after it goes bad when you should have listened to your parents. Like, you don't go with the older men. They're gonna hurt you. It's sad. It really is.
really open up to them. I want them to know this part of me, and it was out of survival. I'm not gonna apologize for things I had to do to survive. I was incredibly young when I did it, and I wanted to stop. It was an off and on thing, but I told him because I wanted us to be transparent, and he said it was totally fine. He said that he accepted me. He said that he was really understanding.
And he just wanted to get in your pants.
Ain't so hard giving your sex worker.
Yeah. There is a pattern with this shit that we can see, that we can evaluate over this stuff. Over here in these stories, there's a pattern. You know, these women, he pursues these young girls. They always have some kind of sex work in their background, so he knows that, you know, they're proficient in what they're doing, and he can check their workout beforehand. Knowing that these girls are in sex work, it really does make me question sex trafficking. Just saying.
He said that he had seen sex workers multiple times before.
Oh! Ben Pye admitted he's seen sex workers multiple times. So you're okay with sex trafficking, Ben? You're okay with the slavery and subjugation of women, Ben? I'm sure you're not ever going to answer these questions, because it'll make you look really bad.
And the reason why this is kind of relevant is because when I did the Reddit post, which I'll get to later, he immediately told like, a group of people that I lied about this for some strange reason. And then I just showed the evidence, the proof, the screenshot that he knew about this. And he said it was fine. And this, wasn't necessarily something I was doing at the time when I was talking to him.
Yeah.
Sorry, but
Of course he's gonna lie. He doesn't want people to know that he's into sex trafficking. Why would he admit that on the internet and get in trouble online? Come on. Come on. He's trying to hide his crimes.
Yeah, no, that's it's really fucked up that he would lie about that, especially after you were so honest. And it
But yet you still pursued him. Oh my god. Ben Pie lying? Really?
it's because it's good to be honest, and it's commendable.
Like, you watch his fucking show. You see him constantly attacking me as a woman, and you can't put two to two. Maybe he's attacking this woman not because she's a horrible person, but because she's a female, and he likes to see females cry. He likes to see the trauma and pain in their faces. Maybe it's that. You know, that's typically what men like him like to see, is the tears, the pain.
That you came out, you didn't feel the need to like hide that from him, and it's kind of fucked that he would like betray that honesty that you gave him. Okay, so I guess the next question would be, was there anything he asked you to do that made you feel uncomfortable?
He talked pretty graphically, sexually, quite quickly.
Oh, but you want to jump into a relationship with him, girly poo, when he automatically was straight telling you what his intention was the whole entire time? I don't really give a shit about you. I just want to get in your pants, honey. When the conversation goes quickly to sex, just know that's all they want from you. To the young women out there. That's all they want from you. And then when they're done with you, you're nothing. You're just a used condom. I hate to say it so graphically, but that's the truth. That's how men view women. Used condoms.
So
How quickly within meeting him?
maybe like a week, with a few days, a week, no more than 3 weeks of just chatting on Twitter.
And he was the one to instigate it, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
He would tell me, like, when he got drunk, he got really horny, and he would just talk about being drunk all the time.
And you're attracted to that? Some guy being drunk all the time and horny? Oh, that's father material.
Attracted to the fact that he's a host on huge.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's clout. That's what she's really attracted to. The clout.
Just, like, he would send me, like, shirtless pictures and say, like, oh, I was drinking, or
Ben, nobody wants to see your girl titties. It's a little... Like, you men need to stop doing that shit, showing your fucking nudes like that. Like, ooh, look at me, I'm so horny, I'm so horny. Suck my dick, baby. Stop doing that. It's gross, and it's a complete and utter turn-off.
something like that. That made me feel, I mean, okay, the part where he was talking sexually to me, I kind of, like, I don't think I, like, sexted him, but I kind of, like, I flirted with him a little,
Right.
but I still felt kind of weird, and it was obvious from my message, like, it was kind of weird, at the time.
Then you shouldn't have done it, honey.
Let him on. Let him on.
I had done, like, a gravure, which is, like, I did, like, bikini modeling, too,
Right.
in Japan, which was on my Twitter, so maybe he thought, because of that, I would just be, like, I don't know.
He thought that
Down.
because you've done things like that before, that of course you're open enough that you're just gonna send him like pictures and flirt with him if he asks. Did he ask you to send him pictures?
I don't remember him asking
What's up, Hendrick? How you doing?
to, so I'm not gonna say he did, but I don't remember him asking anything.
I could have sworn there was something when you originally wrote out your answers about that, but maybe I was wrong.
I mean, he might have, but I don't remember him.
Okay.
I might have sent them. I don't remember being, like, pressured into it.
Okay. When did you first meet up with him in person?
Okay. So he talked about meeting pretty quickly, which...
Dude! Listen, you go into Girl World, okay? And you talk about... And they talk about these marriage scammers, right? That's the first thing they do, is usually try to quickly get into a relationship with you. And it's basically their way to make their claim onto you And the chances of you, speaking of the abuse that goes on, you probably won't speak so much about. Because you're already in. That's why Foodie's in the problem she is in right now. Because she failed for the same fucking shit. Marry me. I love you. You're awesome. You're sexy. You're everything I ever wanted. And they don't even know you. Girls, don't buy it.
Was surprising again to me. I was really just shocked. I felt uncomfortable with the prospects of it, but I also just kind of ignored like my intuition. I was like, I should just do it, you know.
I ignored my intuition. Yeah, there's another mistake you made there, is you never go against your intuition. Your instincts are there to protect you. That's why you should follow them.
I should meet him because I'd been talking to him for a bit, or like not for a bit, for like maybe 2 months. And I was already going back home for Christmas for like a while, so it wasn't like I was coming from Japan to see him. So I was like, okay, like, you know, I'll do it. I'll meet him. But I just felt kind of surprised, and he asked me so quick. But I asked him if I could stay at his place because he was like so keen on like wanting to meet me. I guess it's kind of weird that I asked to stay at his place, but
She very much is an idiot. I will say that. She really is an idiot. She really is. I'll just
if
straight.
he's want to be with me, then it seems like it would be normal
Right.
to me. But he just said he had a stalker, a crazy stalker who came to his house.
So he wouldn't let you into his house, but he wants a relationship with you. God, woman, you're so dumb. If he truly wanted a relationship with you, he'd let you at his house.
And he said that he didn't want her bothering me, which I know now.
Oh, it's the stalker. I thought you had a horrible girlfriend and you lost her and you'll never get her back. And now it comes to this stalker woman. Man, there's this stalker I have, and if she knows that you're at my house, man, you might be in danger. What the fuck, man? Your lines are so fucking pissy poor amateur shit, Ben.
Was
That's-
just a weird lie.
Yeah, that's a really lame excuse.
You
I
think?
he told Taylor something about like a dog. He's like, oh, I have a dog that pees.
Oh, so Taylor couldn't stay because he had a dog. Ah, there's a reason why women aren't allowed at your house, Ben. What you hiding? What you hiding, Ben? What's at the house that you don't want the women to see? Huh, buddy?
He's in the house, and my house is dirty. Like, what are these lame ass excuses? Okay.
But
But he wants a relationship with her, but won't let her in his house? That is so sus.
actually, though, so before I met with him, a few people actually contacted me.
I bet he won't let you in his house, but I'm sure bet he wants to get in your panties before you even step into the house. And I bet you let him. Knowing these fucking stories, how they've been going.
One was someone close to the staff of the cast of the show.
Right.
I won't say that person's name because they didn't tell me to. And another was a female guest,
Ansia, I am not right now going on into my channel to look into hundreds of names to see if you're on the block list. I'm not doing that.
actually, who told me that he made her very uncomfortable, just to like watch out. She didn't say anything like specific, but she was just like, like he's just be careful with him.
Right.
And the person who contacted me, who was like close to the cast, they basically said that he was married and he had seen his supposed ex Rachel on Thanksgiving.
That's why you don't want no girl at your house, because you're married, Ben.
I never knew that.
So you're going around cheating on your wife with these little girls. Does your wife know? Now we know why Ben comes out and like, oh, they're lying. Because he doesn't want the wife to know that he's a cheating piece of shit.
I was totally not aware that Ben was married ever. I was not aware of that. Jeez. You watch these people and you think you know.
They have
It's
no
like,
moral fiber, these guys. None.
I had no clue that he was married. God damn, Ben. Like, what's your deal? Wait, you're trolling on the internet for 20-year-olds when you're married? Bro, go fuck your wife.
Why isn't your wife satisfying you, Ben?
Yeah. Go fuck your wife, man. He's probably not married now, right?
I hope so. I hope she dumps your fucking ass. I hope she watches this and then dumps your ass. That would be even more sweeter.
What are you doing, dude? Just fuck your wife. You're putting yourself in legal trouble, and then you go as far as being so reckless to bring a woman to a fucking hotel room and roofie your ass. You're like, you need help, dude. Badly.
It's okay, Christina. If you're flaring up today, don't. Chill out, relax. I don't want you to be in any further
Jesus
pain.
Christ, married guys, if you're horny, fuck your wife. Why do you have to troll on the internet?
Maybe the wife doesn't want to fuck him.
Well, good point. You know, that's very possible.
I don't blame her, frankly.
I wouldn't blame her at all.
I wouldn't want to fuck him either.
Who the fuck would marry any of these guys that were on internet radio shows going, "Ha! I'd assault that! Ha!" And it's funny. Like, I was a Drunken Peasants, like she told you, listener for a while. Not long. Why? Because I heard the rhetoric. Some of the skits they did and shit and reviewing stuff was funny. And I did watch that. But when they'd go into just guy talk,
it was gross.
Done. I stopped watching them. It's disgusting. They're like, wow, these guys would straight up rape women. Yeah.
They would.
And they did, it looks like. TJ, holy shit, if we got into the stuff that TJ is confirmed to have done. Okay.
I always said I'd never go on the Drunken Peasants, and
you can't even openly talk about the stuff that we know about TJ.
No.
It's too much. You can't say it.
No, I can't.
So this is like...
Now, the link up above that's pinned, that's TJ confessing to what he did to kids.
Yes, but it seems very performative. But the thing is, it doesn't matter. It's so over the line that if that shit's in your head, whoa, you're in bad shape. But I think that was a performative clip he did. Like, oh yeah, I want to do this.
You get your Cymbalta and gabapentin scripts tomorrow? Oh my god, are you like withdrawing also on the Cymbalta and GABA? Oh, that's such a tough combo. I've gone through it.
You get the zaps.
God bless you, Christina. May
Yeah,
Jesus heal you.
Yeah, that's rough shit. But also another problem with this is that this woman is a confirmed sex worker. Now, I'm not saying that means that they can't be SA'd. Of course they can. But
I think that was how he found these women, is through their sex work. And since he liked it, he wanted to have a little try of it. A little taste as a married man.
listen, to the younger girls out there that are very attractive and stuff, do you realize the worst? It might seem like the best option for you and the most convenient option for you, but do you realize the danger you're putting yourself in by being a prostitute?
That's true.
Let it sink in. I'm not shaming sex work, not at all. It's a free country. You should do that if you want. But I'm telling you, the level of danger that you're in might not be worth it, especially in this day and age.
Especially with all the sex trafficking going on.
That too. I mean, this girl that I was in rehab with, that I was talking to, she was in a modeling agency. And she was in this place, and they were keeping her there and drugging her massively to the point where when I first got there, she was walking the halls like being led around by the hand. And I started talking to her because she heard me talking about Epstein and stuff, and she was interested in stuff like that, so she started talking to me. And I said, you better watch your back. You were in a modeling agency, and you ended up here, and now you can't get out? I said, you might be sex trafficked. She said, I was worried about that. That's why I wanted to talk to you, because you seem to know about this shit.
There you go.
So girls, don't do that. Do not sell your body. Because some guy might feel, well, I paid enough, I'm going to take your life.
Well, you could also see the movie Monster.
That too.
It talks about Eileen Wuornos, and she was a prostitute, and
Bad life.
she ended up being SA'd one night. A horrible rape. You can see it in the movie. But she ended up getting SA'd and ended up murking the man afterwards, tracking him down and putting a big old hole in his head.
That's
you know what I mean?
Service to humanity.
I think so, in my opinion.
If you're gonna pay, for what you know what you're paying for, okay? You pay for that, you get that. That's it.
But
you let the girl do her deal. That's it. No, some
No.
guys go, I want a little extra, and it's pretty fucked up what I want to do to you. Okay, that's the danger you're putting yourself in as a prostitute. It's not worth it.
It's never worth it.
Don't do it. Go to school. Get a degree. Be a lawyer. Okay? I know you're hot. I know you need money. You're 20-something. It's quick. Got the money. It's not worth it. Look at what happened to Sagittarius Shorty recently. It's not worth it. And that's why every time Jesus went to a prostitute, which is in the Bible, okay, he didn't say, keep doing what you're doing. He said, go and sin no more, because you're fornicating. Okay? You could get yourself killed. Don't do it.
And we don't want to see you killed. I'm sick of seeing women victimized by men.
Yeah, because there's a lot of men that don't care about lions. And if you watch the movie Monster, you'll understand. There are men that will pay the woman for, okay, you're going to do this, this, and this, and that's it. Yeah, but I want that too. And you know what? I'm going to take it. And it might be violent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Look what happened to Diddy's ex, Cassie, when she started doing sex work for him. All the violence that happened to her over it. Like, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
These pig, elitist fucks don't mind completely destroying you.
Well, also everyday males. There's everyday males out there that want to rip a woman apart. And then one night they're just like, I'm going to pay for some sex. And then they get the idea, you know, that fantasy,
And
I think I'm going to do
Ben
it.
Pie is one of them. Hence his name is Ben Pie for Senpai. You ever seen that game? What is it? Your Dairy Senpai? It's basically this teenage girl going around murdering, torturing people to get a boyfriend. And that's who he names himself after. Isn't that interesting? The irony in that.
Well, it shows you what he's into.
Yeah, it does.
Okay? If
It's
you're
just
looking at simulated SA,
Mm-hmm.
it's in here already. Okay?
Which means the capability of you doing it goes up.
No, it's there.
Risk of you doing it goes up dramatically if it's
there
in your head.
It's there. And that's why as soon as my mind degenerated with pornography to the point of watching simulated stuff like that, Jesus Christ said, what? No. And then I just stopped looking at porn altogether.
Yep.
Because the stuff that's out there is so evil and it's legal. And I don't understand it. There should be lines in simulated stuff. Now, I discussed this in my own video and you guys heard me talk about it, so I'll shut up.
Like just a serial liar, and that he was just
Go figure. Ben Pie, a serial fucking liar. I've been saying that for years and nobody believed me. Oh, he's lying about your life? He ain't lying about your life. Yeah, he is lying about my life, actually. No. Oh, he doesn't lie. Says who?
all these things, and I wanted to believe these people. I wanted to believe them, but I told Ben, and he did a video chat with me for like hours long. And I'd say, like, so are you married? He's like, there's nobody here. He never said, like, no. It was really strange now that I look back on it. But I figured because he was video chatting in his house, there was nobody else around. And we had talked on the phone a few times. I just thought, like, okay, maybe he's telling the truth. He told me that.
Again, ladies, your instincts are there to protect you. You should listen to them.
The person who was close to the cast was just jealous of him.
Is he lying to me or is he not lying to me? I don't know.
Why do you even care? Because you're chasing clout of a famous guy. I'm sorry, but this is like listening to Cassie. Okay?
Mm-hmm. It is.
These girls that want to all of a sudden come out and say, I was abused, you were consenting. Consent by sending nudes. You consent by meeting the person. Almost. You're chasing clout of a guy that's on a huge show. And you know you did that. That's what you did. Now that the show is shit and nobody cares, I think I was abused. Bullshit. Sorry. I'm sorry. It feels like Cassie to me. I'm sorry.
Two truths could be right. Like, both things could be right.
No, that's true. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's predatory and, oh, God, whatever. You're famous. Fucking yeah, I'll meet you.
Yeah, but she was also in her 20s, so, like...
No, sorry.
I know.
Come on.
It's...
Come on.
Let's hear the rest of the
They
story.
were hateful. Don't believe them. They're trying to ruin his life. And then I was saying, I don't know if I should come to Seattle then. And Ryby Jenkins, who was a guest on the show, messaged me. And she was like, oh, don't be mad at Ben. He really likes you. Don't be mad at him.
Oh,
and
is that like a
trying to,
Ghislaine for them?
influence me. Like,
Yep.
Do they have a Ghislaine Maxwell?
Yep.
Probably with a British
Oh,
accent.
don't be mad at Ben. Please, he really likes you. He needs you. You only knew the guy for 3 weeks. On the internet. There's no way you could probably know someone on the internet. Only 3 weeks.
One thing that I can tell you for sure about the Drunken Peasants is that okay, that I've seen them saying in chat.
I blocked her, Christina. A long time ago. Anyway, sorry. As you were.
No, yeah, I'm just saying their audience. Yeah, there were. He probably had 10 Ghislaine Maxwells in there that'd be willing to help groom into weird, crazy shit.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
what's better than another female telling you to come closer?
yeah.
Come closer, it's okay. It's okay. He's not going to do anything to you. You can trust me, I'm a female, right? I wouldn't let another girl go down.
But that's what I was thinking when I was hearing that Ghislaine Maxwell tape that they recorded.
Yeah.
The way she spoke, she always deliberately tries to sound like an innocent mother type.
I know.
With that British accent, too. You throw the British accent in there, and it's like, oh, she would never do anything to any young woman. That's crazy.
Why would you think that?
Listen to her voice. This is not a predator. Yeah, well, guess what? They're psychopaths. They can mask what they are. Easy.
Yep.
Ghislaine Maxwell was in fucking high society in the UK. A total manipulative person. You can't trust a word she says. But the point is that there's women like that out there. They're willing to literally betray their own side of the species and just offer them on plates to guys that are predators. So is this surprising that this happened? No. And then you add the fact that you're clout chasing. They're clout chasing at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. I don't know, man. It's just really clusterfuck crazy shit. Horrible stuff. Don't be a prostitute. I'm sorry. Just don't do it. Value your body more than that. And find somebody that loves you.
Because there's always someone out there to love you.
Someone for everybody.
I think he might have told her, like, oh, Ami's mad at me, can you talk to her? But it was kind of weird.
Yeah, that is kind of weird. You have a fight with him, and then suddenly some other woman.
You can tell she has Asperger's. She has that, like, same, like, lisp that Zachary has. You know what I'm talking about? That, like, lip.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Woman comes to you and like is trying to make you feel better about him, trying to like why is she even getting involved? Do you think he sent her to you?
Oh, yeah, I don't really doubt it. I think he's...
You think he sent her to you? Oh, I don't even doubt it. Yeah, she's Jesseline Maxwell. She's Jesseline. Pig.
It's to... fuck, sorry. It's to, make excuses and, you don't need to say anything about this stuff. Really, just... If it went bad, then just let it go bad and leave. We don't need this. We don't need you talking about bad stuff. We don't need that. And you shouldn't do that as a female. Okay. So let him go and do another deal with another chick.
Yeah, or another woman.
Sure. But this is not surprising to me, though. Especially at this time. That because Drunken Peasants was absolutely massive show. It was huge. And they'd have 8,000 to 10,000 people every fucking time they went live. Okay? So... some people want a piece of that, for sure. Okay? This woman's already a sex worker at this point. You're an autistic sex worker living in Japan?
I know.
What? You're an autistic sex worker living in Japan.
I don't know how
I'm
to...
sorry, that's really weird to me. But whatever.
Drunken Peasants, people, what do you expect? Normality?
No, that's what I'm saying. None of this surprises me at all. They admitted to doing stuff to women on here.
Yeah.
So whatever. Like, okay, let's have them pay for it. Whatever they did, let's make them pay for it.
Pretty much.
Hopefully, we can somehow. I don't know.
I think he's very clever, actually, on how he gets people to do things for him. But I think, that...
He never got me to do anything, honey. He's been begging me to be on the Drunken Peasants for years, and I never have. Because I've known he was a dirtbag the whole entire time, because You know, I know you watched his content, but I did watch the content and knew they were scumbags. I don't understand how you as a young girl can't see them as scumbags, knowing how they talk about women. And then you're shocked that they do something to you after hearing what they do. Oh, it was just a joke. It's just a joke, really? Then why were you affected by it?
Yeah, he's incredibly emotionally abusive. I felt
You saw him attack me for years, and you couldn't get it in your head that he was already emotionally abusive. What do you think he was doing to the people he was making fun of on his channel? He was being abusive. Ergo, he's gonna take it at home.
crazy when I was on the phone talking to him because my logic mind was like, why would they lie about this? Like, why would they just tell me this? But
Why would they lie about this? Because they're liars and they're trying to get in your panties. Like, if there's an older man coming on to you and you're in your 20s, it's probably because they're trying to get into your shorts. Period. There's no other reason to fucking talk to you, because you're a kid.
he just really made me feel crazy, and that I was just so wrong for even asking him something like that.
He made me feel crazy, so he gaslit you. And what have I been saying? What he's been doing to me for years? Gaslighting? Wow! You saw him do this to how many females on the show, and you couldn't believe that it was happening to you. Ooh.
And he really wanted to see me, and he wanted to know he can trust me. And
So he got mad at you for asking him about these things that you were told, and made you feel like
Of course he's gonna get mad at you over it. You're not supposed to believe that. You're supposed to have loyalty toward me. Maybe I've done that stuff, but no, the loyalty should be me. You know what that was? Him getting initially angry at her for not believing him? That was a test. Is she willing to be gaslighted by me just doing the, oh, how dare you do that to me, I'm the victim.
Oh, now that's interesting. You know why?
Why?
That's very interesting. Because maybe this whole deal that he was doing with females in, like, Facebook group and stuff and Twitter was he was trying to find a mate that would enable him to do stuff like this.
Absolutely.
Yeah. He was looking for a partner.
He was...
Ghislaine Maxwell, because Ghislaine was into it, and that's why she was with
No, I think he was looking for a victim. Someone who could continually be victimized, but be okay with it.
Yeah, but what's even better than that, though, is somebody that will be with you, knowing you're doing it to other women, and be with you at the same time.
Yeah, but they already have that with that other chick. They don't need that. This is
Ben being with someone.
Yeah, I don't think it was that. I think it's solely on him. And him wanting to manipulate a young girl. I don't think he wanted a Ghislaine Maxwell. He already got one.
You're missing what I'm saying. It's fine. Move on.
you were the basically the piece of shit for bringing it up.
yeah, like he'll go into like his sad, depressed mode, which
That's just
he
manipulation.
kind of did.
Feel sorry for me, baby. My poor heart is broken from that woman who manipulated me.
Yeah, and you know what would really help me? A good lay. Could you help me out with that? Yeah, you're married, Ben. Go fuck your wife.
But see, she couldn't go to this girl couldn't go to the house. And he
I
gave
don't
all the
get
excuses
that.
on why.
If he was so hell-bent on abusing, could you tell me why he wouldn't let her in his house?
Because he didn't want the wife to know, that's why.
So he wanted to go to, like, a hotel.
He wanted his cake
Meet
and
up.
to eat it too, yeah.
He wanted to meet up somewhere with this girl, not show up at his door.
Yeah, he wanted a fuck relationship.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the little time that she was visiting for Christmas.
Oh yeah.
To fuck her. Okay.
Yeah, and he could get his rocks off, and the wife wouldn't know, and
Ben, you would choose a chick that you know's in sex work for that?
well, most women in sex work don't tell.
Oh.
Here, I'll buy your silence. You're easy to be bought off.
Okay.
Type of deal. You know what I mean? They're in sex work. Everyone's got a price. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying he might get sick and then he has to tell his wife, you know?
Well,
You know?
see, with manipulative men like that, he'd end up having an STD and then blaming his wife for the
Ah, yeah, he
STD
would
and
do
saying
it.
she's the one who cheated.
He
How
would.
could I cheat? I'm always working, babe.
He would do that.
Okay.
I
lot.
got
Like,
tested
should-
today. I got tested today, and you're guilty. It's your fault. When he knows that he fucked a prostitute, he'll go to his wife. You fucked another guy because I got something. And she'll be like, Jesus Christ, what are you talking about? What are you fucking talking about? What? No, wait a minute. I know what you're doing. You fucked someone. Exactly. See? A smart woman would get that.
Well,
Definitely.
he doesn't want smart women because they're not easily to be manipulated.
Exactly.
shouldn't have even asked him that. Like I was the person in the wrong for.
Yeah, do you want to like
Asking, yeah.
describe like his sad, depressed mode? Because I've heard other people allude to this before. Like, what was that like specifically? I think Taylor kind of touched on it as well. But like, yeah, what was it like for you?
I think people kind of think that he's just like, I think some people like have just accepted that he's maybe just like a serial cheater, but they think he's just a playboy or boys will be boys or something like that, or he's just an F-boy or something like that. But it's a lot worse than that. He's incredibly emotionally abusive. He will.
Look at the fucking show!
Exactly.
How did you not know beforehand he was emotionally abusive when you literally, his whole show is about emotionally abusing people who are more vulnerable?
Oh, that's right. You said I want that, though. Why? Because he's on a huge internet radio show. He's on a huge podcast. I'm sorry. Why do you think these girls, when they went to a Marilyn Manson concert, would take razor blades to themselves and be bleeding out of their boobs? Marilyn Manson. It's clout chasing. She was chasing Ben's clout. I'm sorry.
She
He's
didn't
an
deserve what
asshole.
she got,
He's
though.
a piece of shit. He's an abusive asshole. Obviously, I believe that. I believe that then. Because they said it on their show. Oh, I think I might pursue this guy. He seems like husband material to me. No. You want to know to be hooked up with Ben Pie. Because he's on a huge show.
And you could possibly get famous, too.
Fuck off, man.
Message you sad faces. He will just talk about how depressed he is. Like, he says he's a horrible person.
He said he was a horrible person. That's because he was telling you the truth there, honey. He is a horrible person.
Yeah, and it's also manipulation tactic.
Yeah, to feel bad. I'm such a horrible person. Chris did that to me.
Did he really?
Yeah, he used to say on the phone when I first started talking to him on the phone. We didn't even meet at the time. He always said, I'm evil. I'm evil. And I'm like, you're not evil. Stop saying that about yourself. And I started feeling sorry for the asshole.
Sus, though. You didn't smell sus on that?
No, I just thought he was down on himself. Probably very similar. Like her, yeah. No, they were telling you what they were.
That's an absolute manipulation tactic, too. Like, if you come to a woman and you're this dude and you like, he's fucking married at the time. I can't believe this, but anyway, that's a manipulation tactic to go to a girl and be like, oh, man, I'm just down on my luck. You know, I every fucking thing I try to do messes up. I'm just a fuck up and I don't know what to do. Send. Oh, look at this guy. I could fix him. I could fix this guy. Oh, don't say that about yourself. I'm sure you're sweet. Send. Oh, I got one. Do you see? This happens all day, every day, and women are victimized all day, every day.
By the same tactics.
Are we going to do something about this on the internet?
I think the only thing we can do is use our voice and speak about it and warn young girls not to pursue these men.
And we need more policing of apps. There should be a security type thing. Policing Tinder.
Mm-hmm.
People watching it and going, wait a minute. Is that happening? I don't think so. It's the Wild West.
Truth.
Women need to be protected. I don't know how to do it in the internet age. It's crazy.
Other than speaking your mind, there's nothing you can do. Is just give them the information and hopefully
And
they'll
also,
listen.
my only solution that I see is banning a lot of stuff.
I
And
think so
people are
too.
going to not like that.
Yeah.
You're going to have banned strangle pornography, banned.
I think
Tinder should not exist. It's a prostitution app. Prostitution's supposed to be illegal, isn't it? It's legal prostitution almost on Tinder.
pretty much.
What are
And
we doing?
Facebook.
What are we doing? Yeah, that's crazy. Zuckerberg, you know you're running that? Yeah, he does. That was the purpose of Facebook. They told you to find vulnerable girls and do this. This is a symptom of the internet, social media, what you're seeing. Go ahead.
He just can't stop being. He's sad because he keeps hurting people. He'll send like.
He's sad because he keeps hurting people. You're sad, Ben, because you keep hurting people. But yet, how many years have you hurt me and done nothing? Christina said, Jason, on behalf of women everywhere, sincere and heartfelt thank you for being a woman's and a child's advocate. We need men to stand next to us. Thank you, sir.
Well, God bless you, but
He's not perfect.
No. Okay. But when it comes to the idea of deliberately victimizing a woman and setting her up for it, that's something that would never cross my fucking mind.
No, he's not like that.
I don't care how much clout I had on YouTube, which I did. I don't care how many women came to me in comments and emails and did.
They did. And they came after me when I got with him.
And I would never. Okay? There are a couple girls that I chatted up because they were in bad situations that could have been relationship material. But that didn't happen. It did with her because I made a promise. But I'm going to tell you that you got to keep yourself safe. And you see patterns of behavior with the type of stuff you've seen in the media recently. Run.
I agree.
Like sad selfies of himself.
He takes sad selfies of himself? Oh, can you please release those sad selfies of Ben being a bitch? I'd like to see them.
Looking sad. I showed you this, but this is kind of, I shouldn't say a funny coincidence, but it's a very telling thing. He sent me, one time, I'll talk about this more kind of later, just as it goes on in the story, but one time, I wasn't talking to him for a while, and he just randomly sent me a picture of him as a baby. And from what I've did some reading about emotional abuse later, this is something that people do. They'll send a picture of you to, like, happy...
That's why when I see those people that hook up in the DMs and they're sending me pictures of their dogs and their kids and stuff, I'm like, what the fuck? That's so fucking creepy and weird. Like, who fucking does it? Why? I didn't ask for your fucking dog pictures and your pictures of your fucking family members. I don't fucking care. But that's how you introduce yourself, is showing me those pictures? That's when I'm like, yeah, there's an agenda to this shit.
Parasocial shit.
It's weird. I'm telling you. People do that.
Yeah, you send pictures of your dogs and shit to, like, your cousin.
Yeah.
You know? Or, like, oh, look, Sally just got a new Kit Kat. Here's the new Kit Kat. And it's your niece.
But you're just some random person giving me your
weird.
life's pictures?
That is weird.
What, you think I'm going to feel more secure because you're sending me your personal pictures? No, I'm going to be more...
that's what it is, yeah.
To me, I'm going to look at you more sus because that's an unusual behavior to give to someone.
I think it is a tactic to try and get them to trust you more.
Yeah.
Right? I think
it is.
That's the motivation.
That's how I always looked at it, is they're trying to get me to trust them.
Yeah.
It's probably not a person to trust.
I mean, on Facebook is a deal where you just upload family pictures and stuff anyway. You know? But... to deliberately DM someone pictures of your pets and stuff when you don't even know them,
or you don't even ask. Like there are times where I'll be like, "Oh, you have huskies? Let me see them."
Right.
But I asked. Sure. But if you're some random person, I've never speak to you, I don't know who you are, and you're sending me all this shit, I'm gonna look at that sus.
Yeah. Here's my dogs. Here's my kids. Like,
I just want you to know I'm a real person. Yeah, I'm going to look at you sus because normal people don't do that.
Yeah. Normal people don't start a conversation and go, "Oh, here's my dog. Here's my kid. Why are you sending me this? I'm not your family." Okay, you just want to make sure that you know that I'm a real one. Yeah, and then you stab us in the back anyway.
Yeah, they usually do when they do that.
Yeah,
too.
it's not too long after that you're done.
Yeah.
They cut your throat. And
it's
they're
like,
shit talking you everywhere then.
Yep.
It's ridiculous, man. This job, in terms of job freedom and a cool way to make money, oh yeah, it's the best gig in town. But the people you have to deal with, it's worse than McDonald's, I think. I didn't have to deal with any of the bullshit that I do here at Burger King. I make a fucking Whopper and give it to someone. That's fine. You know, they're not...
they're not sending you kid pics and shit.
Exactly. They're not asking me about their fucking life story. I'm just giving them a Whopper. That's cool. You know, I'll make some money for that. But this? Well, here's my kids. Here's my dog. Oh, and by the way, here's my life story. What? I don't know you. I'm sorry. I feel for you, but I don't know you. Yeah, I think you're right. It's a thing to get people to trust you.
Oh, my email? Yeah.
I could do that. I'll get my deal.
Well, I'll just take it.
Together,
Yeah.
they'll send...
Okay, 'cause you got your computer.
Shut up.
Keyboard.
Shut up, computer. I'm doing shit. I'm doing a thing. Let me do my thing.
Number one. You're looking
That's my email right there. You
good
can send
today,
me.
number one.
I hope I can come and came across that way. No, you didn't come anything
No.
like that. We're not talking about you, Matthew.
Dude, no, you didn't do anything like that.
No, this is just random weird people who you don't know
There's
or
something
ever
really
talk to on the internet.
All you've been, Pancake, is a cool chatter. That's what you've been. which is great, you know. And even it can go to a friendship where it's just you're an email and talking back and forth. That's cool, you know. You'd never done anything weird.
You know who I want to be friends with? I want to be friends with Quirky Love Rosie, because we have a lot in common.
Judging by her comments in chat, she's a sweet.
She
cool
seems like a sweet girl.
She's a cool girl, and
May she-
thank God
yeah.
she caught it. You know, she knew that guy was bad.
Yeah, she saw Drag and she heard what people said. And the thing that broke her was the fact that Drag paid to break into her house. So
he thought he had one on the line, and I
Yeah.
think he did at first because she was attracted to him. So
he saed that to test her. Would she be?
are you down with that? Are you going to laugh at it? No, she went. Wait,
what?
he admitted it too, guys. You have. Well, we should play that so much.
Yeah.
He fucking admitted it. She said, so did you pay $100 to have somebody go in their apartment? He said, kinda. Kinda. You know why I said kinda? Because he paid them after the fact. But he paid them. He admitted it. That's a crime. Hey, Westminster PD, part of your case was just admitted not too long ago.
We probably should get a hold of them and give them that
I
information.
might do that. I might.
Yeah.
This guy admitted he paid someone to do it. It might have been, but it was after the fact, which I don't think makes a difference. He still paid them. He compensated them.
Yeah.
That's like the mob shit. Like they have some idiot, the mob, picks out some moron. Jimmy needs money. Go get him. He'll fucking take out that.
And the
fuck.
fact that
You
he
know,
did his best to hide is actually obstruction of justice. There's additional charge on that.
he ran away, didn't he?
Yep.
I think he ran for different reasons. I think the Fed saw what he was doing.
Yeah, harassing a female? Yeah.
No, putting together sex trafficking.
Well, there's that too.
That. Yeah, Matthew, you're cool, dude. Like, no, you never had any weirdness.
No.
The people we're talking about are we're not going to bring up names because we don't do this. We don't do the name thing. There are many people, and you've heard from them because they shit talk us after. They will act like your best friend or even like a surrogate mother figure. Very freaky. Come here. Oh, I want you to live with me. I'll set you up. All of this.
I've always thought that was creepy when they say that. I want you to live with me.
Well, the one person I'm thinking of, I remembered her face, and she was trolling me in email,
Yeah.
saying I'll be your sugar mama for like a year, and that was the same woman. I'm like, oh my god,
There you
how
go.
did I not remember that face in my email? But that's who it was.
Because we go through so many people.
Yeah, there's so many people that are just like, oh, clout, clout, clout. I'm your friend, stab in the back. Hey, clout, clout, clout. I'm your friend, stab in the back. Do you know how many times we've gone through this? Countless. I don't know how many times we've gone through this.
That's true.
Maybe hundreds. It's probably in the hundreds of how many people we've met, said they're our friends, and said, fuck you, and cut our throat. It's nuts.
It truly is.
Yeah. But no, Pancake, you're cool.
Back in so you see them as like innocent.
Yeah, something-
And he actually did that last night on the Drunken Peasants Twitter.
Yeah, it's something to make you see him as vulnerable instead of the you know, because like maybe in the moment you're viewing him as a monster, but it's like, hey, I'm not a monster. Look at me. Here's me when I was cute and sweet or whatever. Yeah, that's very manipulative. And yeah, I will pull this up just because this is kind of weird. He posted this last night. He posted a picture of him as a child and as him dressed in trap.
Oh, interesting. He's into that stuff.
What do you mean?
Well, that style of dress, like he had Trap House.
Okay.
I think that's what that look is. He is definitely into like,
He's still fucking ugly as sin.
I think he kind of looks better as a chick, though. He's a rough-looking guy. You know what I mean? Like,
No, he's just ugly to me.
well, his spirit's ugly. I'll tell you that. That's why I couldn't stay around that.
Some of us OGs are real, though. Yeah, but you never showed me your pictures either, like a weirdo does.
No, I know Tam Tam, like, you're going to be here.
Yeah.
Like, I can tell.
And Shorty.
Certain person, yeah, exactly. She's been here forever. But it's pretty obvious when it happens. But I said this in my video, we're, at a certain time when we were on here, we were desperate for friends, to have someone nice to talk to. We're not like that anymore. It's just like a business, and we'll just do content and make money. It's not like that anymore. But there was a time when we really did want interaction that was good.
You get stabbed in the back so many times, though, you really don't want to have that interaction like you used to
No,
have,
I
though.
don't. Not here.
No.
Why? Like, we've been hurt so bad here.
I know.
Why would you do that here?
By this guy.
And other Virginia.
And then, yes, trap is a slur. I apologize. You know, him in dressed as a woman. And then he deleted it.
Oh, that's what he means by trap. Like, it's not female, but you think it's female. Trap.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think what
that's
he used
trap.
to do is he used to trick men online to make it seem like he was a female.
Okay.
He's all about the manipulation and catching people off guard and seeing the cringe on their face. It's all about that shit.
A few hours later, which was kind of weird. Kind of. I don't know what the deal is there. Yeah, the one he deleted. This is kind of fucking weird. And
It's the only time in his life he ever
sent
felt
you
pretty.
pictures like that before as well, and that's so it's kind of like it's a weird thing. That's a really weird thing.
Only when I wasn't talking to him. It wasn't like we were like, oh, what did you look like as a baby? I bet you were a cute
Right.
baby. It was when I didn't talk to him for days. He just sent me a picture. I'm trying not to laugh, but it's so ridiculous. He sent me a picture of him at like 2 years old or something. Like, why?
Yeah, it really is ridiculous, and it almost wonders. It almost makes me wonder if it's something that he does when he feels like maybe cornered, because I mean he hasn't streamed for a few days now, and suddenly he's like posting shit like that weirdly on Twitter. And
Oh, I wonder what kind of manipulation tactics he's gonna have for his audience after this. Are you gonna post the same sad little baby picture?
Yeah.
Same little ugly baby picture of you, knowing you grow up to be a fucking predator? Ooh.
No, this is definitely it's a manipulation tactic to make her feel more.
Safer.
She's willing to be vulnerable with me.
Yeah,
That's what it was an attempt. She said through it immediately, like, no, this is weird.
because it is.
So she had some, whatever you would call it, awareness.
Well, do you see me wanting to see your baby pictures?
No, like, no. I
I mean, I've seen them, yeah.
well, because I had in my phone, this is what I look like as a kid. Like,
Yeah.
you're my partner.
I
like,
know,
we're together,
right?
like-
But like when
No,
it's
before, no.
yeah, I didn't care.
No, of course you didn't care. Why would you care?
Like,
Why would you care?
it's so weird.
when you're with the person.
I don't
like,
think
yeah,
I'd ever send some random person on the internet my baby pictures.
That's weird.
That's
weird.
so weird.
Really weird. Oh, look at
I
how
don't-
cute of a baby
really-
he was. Wait, you think that's going to help you in the department of getting in someone's pants? He was a cute baby? Like, what is your deal? That is weird behavior.
You want her attracted to the baby, or do you want her attracted to the adult you? Which one is it? Or are you testing her? Weirdo.
Very bizarre.
I don't know. This is weird.
really weird behavior. Very strange.
Very.
Okay. So I guess we can move on here. So wait. So did he not?
like 4
did he
years
not
ago,
meet up with
Pancakes.
him
Yeah. This is 4 years ago, and he hid this from the public by intimidating this Lady Hopium, making it seem like she's a map, and intimidating the females involved in the situation, the victims, the alleged victims. He intimidated them to shut up, and hid it, and then said him and a bunch of people debunked it. I don't know how you can debunk a he said she said thing. Exactly. How exactly do you debunk he said she said?
That is actually a very serious point of contention and discussion, and a serious one about the whole crime of a sexual assault.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't put your penis in someone, there's not going to be a residual of something like that. So if you just have a guy that literally does some of the worst stuff imaginable, but it's just with his hands or something else, an object, how are you going to prove it? It's very tough. Hopefully he scratched you somewhere, his DNA's on your arm or something. You know what I mean? But that's a very serious discussion, and it's for another day.
Yeah.
Right now we're looking at accusations to this guy, but it's a big discussion.
So the whole Ben Pye, I debunked this shit bullshit is like, fuck you,
no
dude.
way. No way did you debunk
This is a
it.
he
There's
said,
3
she
girls.
said issue.
This is 3 women.
You can't debunk that.
3 girls.
And you got 3 against 1, so I'm gonna go for the 3.
But in all these cases, let's make it very clear that Ben is not guilty of PDF file stuff. Period. No, he's not.
As of now,
Okay, stop.
that we know of.
See, don't do that. There's none of that stuff in here.
No,
So let's
but I
make
know
that
what they
clear.
talk about, so
Yeah, but let's make that clear. Okay. Untoward, weird stuff with women, I would expect.
he is
I'd
known
expect
to flirt with teenagers on the internet. Though.
Let's see the proof. I never want to.
Taylor talked about it in the last thing.
Yeah, that's hearsay.
in person?
so.
Like, we're talking legal shit here. You know what I mean? Like, it's
What?
It's hard. It's tough.
I did.
Oh, you did. So because you were describing. Sorry, I might have gotten a little
Distracted?
sidetracked. Did we? So last you said you were saying that he was manipulating you because you didn't want to go to Seattle because of these rumors.
Yeah.
Did you
But
end up
he
going?
Really, yeah, he really was like, I still want to see you. I want to see you. And I mean, I'll be honest. I kind of wanted to meet him because we had been talking, and I believed what he said because he just said that they were jealous. They were trying to ruin his life. And
And that's what they're saying. That's what Ben Pye says about this whole situation. But why is it okay to just get his point of view and not the other alleged victim's point of view? Why only his say is what matters?
Yeah.
That's the biggest problem. This is 4 years ago, and this has been hid from the public because he didn't want people to know what these women were saying, but it's okay for him to say, oh, they're lying, I debunked it. It's not true.
That's not debunking shit. So, okay. Man, I have a lot in my mind to say. But there's so much noise in my head right now that, like, other things. This is serious shit. And we never want to go down a road of chasing rabbits that aren't there. That's a really bad thing to do. I think, judging by my viewership of the Drunken Peasants, yes, these guys would have done this. Easy. And this is why the Me Too movement is very important. We should be inclined to listen to the victims and take them seriously. That's what the Me Too movement's about. Take it seriously. Don't just go, oh, look at the way she's dressed. Wasn't rape. Oh, look at the way she acted. She's acting like a slut. Wasn't rape. Wrong. Okay? That's bullshit. You gotta listen to what they say and judge it by the story. Now, this girl has shit in her history that's sus. She's a sex worker in Japan.
It is sus. But why is it okay for Ben to say that all of this is debunked,
right,
but yet their voice is silenced?
They'll take these little details, of, like, oh, she's a sex worker, and then, oh, it's debunked then. She's just a sex worker. That's what they'll do. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, but his voice can be said, but not theirs.
You're
Theirs
right.
has to be hidden.
Yeah.
That is more sus of guilty action to me.
Definitely. Yeah. But I'm telling you, just being a straight viewer of DP, would they do this to of-age women? Yeah. And she has, obviously, she has experience with them saying things for underage, too. Okay, I didn't hear that on the show, really, about minors. If I heard that, I would have reported them to YouTube somehow. Like, I would have said, you know these guys are talking about, like, essaying young girls. Did you know that? I never heard that. But debauched,
wait, let me see if I can bring up the message.
Okay, well, if he can video
wait.
They talked about that all the time.
Let me bring up the message. This message was done by this girl speaking. Okay, this alleged victim. I posted it yesterday, so it's not going to be hard to post.
They talked about debauched shit with women all the time.
Watch this right here. Okay. It says right here, as for the claims about minors, when I came out on Reddit, a girl who was 16 told me Ben was messaging her when she was 14, 15, nothing illegal, but was flirty. He also told me in person that a 16-year-old girl was obsessed with him, and she chat with him every day. So don't say he's not talking to teenagers. He is, obviously, talking to teenagers.
Wait a minute, this message is from the chick that's speaking now?
Yes.
Oh, I thought that was Taylor.
No, that's not.
Oh, this is that girl.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Obviously, there is something with underage girls of women reporting that they were chatted up sexually by him, or flirtatiously at least. So, don't say he isn't interested if he's flirting with 16-year-old girls. Who the fuck, what grown man does that? Yeah, everything is an opinion and for entertainment purposes only, even though this isn't very entertaining to me. It's just truth-telling.
Chat with me in his house, then he must not be married.
Right.
So I ended up going. I stayed with a friend of mine from college that I knew. Yeah, so I met him in person.
Okay. And what was that like?
So I was staying with my friend, like I said, and she actually lived close to the DP studio and where he lived. I didn't know that at the time, but I stayed with her. She had really bad Tourette's, so that made it, I mean, you know, bless her. I don't have anything wrong with that. I know it's like really hard for people who have that, but it made it kind of like hard to sleep, you know, and then she had roommates that were guys that I kind of felt uncomfortable about, but anyway, that was...
Wait, you're uncomfortable with her having roommates with guys, but you're not uncomfortable with meeting some random dude that you saw on the internet.
So you have a friend that you go stay with, and there's sus men staying with her. Jesus Christ. Women are, like, you guys gotta get better brains. Where is your fucking brains? Where are your common sense?
Like,
she could have got gang raped in the house. I mean, this is ridiculous at this point.
I didn't accuse him of being a serial killer. More like I thought he was. He's acting like one. And it was for comedic value. But I guess you didn't see the sarcasm over it It's okay, kitty litter. You can be a naive little girl.
It was on New Year's Eve, and again, there was no wife then. There was no woman with him that he had to report back to. So I was like, okay, yeah, maybe he really isn't married, like he said. Or
And if you're using that as an excuse to what these women are saying, I'm not accusing anyone of anything. These women are accusing. I'm just using my platform to elevate their voice, since their voice was snuffed out by another pig male that didn't want their voice to be known or heard. Because he needed to hide it, because it's probably true.
Folks would probably be pretty wise to take a look at the good title you gave it.
Yeah.
We're investigating this. Part of the investigation is listening to the alleged victims. That's what we're doing. We're trying to evaluate truthfulness. I'm going to be honest with you. Do you want me to be honest with you as an investigator listening to both of their stories? I would probably take the, let's say, not side, but I would take the opinion of his...
just,
I hate these
I don't know,
headphones.
rumor or
I
something.
fucking hate them.
Okay, it's fine.
I would take the opinion of his local prosecutor or whatever that we probably can't bring charges for this. Why? Because the character of the women are in question. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. It
That's
sucks.
probably it.
You're involved with sex work. It means you can't be raped.
See? And that is wrong. That is completely wrong, and everybody should remember the story of Aileen Wuornos. You can absolutely be assaulted as a sex worker. But how do we parse this shit in society? It's a very...
I say women teach their sons a little bit better and stop letting them be the good old boys running around and being fucking pigs with their fucking... can't keep their dicks in their pants.
That's true, but we also have to clean up the pornography out there.
I think so too.
It's polluting minds.
And for hypersexuality, that's within the media.
Yes.
But that would be considered censorship, so there's that little dealy-poo you have to deal with too.
Can we agree on decency? Can we agree on not victimizing people?
I'd like to, but unfortunately, there's too many psychopaths out there that don't want that.
Exactly. And what creates that?
Atheism.
How?
According to Brett
Oh,
Kane,
yeah, Brett would love that.
atheism causes psychopathy, or psychopathy is caused by atheism, or something like that.
I believe it's plain dumb to not believe there's a God. But anyway, the point I'm making is I think we should all agree in society. Okay, we're going to agree he is under the First Amendment and should be allowed. Fine. There should be lines of what's okay.
It's already in the legalese language of what's okay and not, but people don't give a shit about following the law, especially a
just gonna
bunch of
say-
fucking drug addicts who victimize women every fucking day.
In the porn industry, there needs to be more checks.
Or
and
maybe we should just
balances.
drop the whole sex worker talk and just see it for what it is.
so he drove me to the DP studio immediately when he picked me up, and he seemed a bit different in person. I know everybody takes like nice selfies and stuff
Right.
online, but
Obviously.
yeah, like I do. Everybody does it. It's not bad, you know. But I just noticed, like, I felt like I noticed like the age difference, like, a lot more than I was 19 when we first started talking, and then I'd like.
There you go. She was 19 and he's in his at the end of his 30s.
We finally get an age.
Pig. 19. Really, Ben Pye? 19.
No.
You're in your 40s and it's okay to be with a 19-year-old. Really, Ben Pye?
No. No.
Ooh.
All he's thinking is, it's over 15.
It's legal.
That's all he's thinking.
I don't care if I take advantage of women. It's legal.
Yeah, I might be 36. Who the fuck cares? She is 22. It's fine. She's 19, dude. Whoa.
She's still a teenager.
That's wrong. You have to, I mean, that's basement. That's okay. You're in the basement. But it's not okay because you're 30-something. It's not okay. Okay? There's still lines. Yeah, it's legal. Doesn't mean it's okay. I'm trying to get this through the mails. Do you know that?
But see, even the males in our chat admits that it's creepy and gross.
That's great that they do.
You hear that, Ben Pye? The men aren't looking at you like you're some stud. They think you're gross and predatory.
Yeah, the world is not... Look, I don't... At this point, I don't know how men really talk anymore because I don't hang out with a crew of guys. There's no crew of guys I hang out with. But I can tell you that I would hope that the majority of regular males that just pick up chicks at bars would go, this guy's a bitch. He's a pathetic bitch. And that's why he does this online, because he can't just go to a bar and get laid. No chick can touch him.
Let's just make it clear that my son is 18, and if I knew he was trying, a 36-year-old was trying to hook up with my 18-year-old son, I would raise holy hell from the very ground we walk on. Everything would be burning.
You would not have it. Holy shit.
I would not have it.
There's no way. Zero.
Okay?
You shouldn't. If you're a parent and your kid is even talking to someone that's like 30-something and they're 18 or 19, you got to go to your kid. What are you talking to this person about? What subject matter do you discuss with this person? Absentee parents are another problem.
Exactly.
Huge problem.
We're talking about scorched or earth, motherfuckers.
Oh, it'd be over.
You go after my fucking kid? Oh, no, 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 no.
It would be over. This
Don't.
One, oh my God! You messed
Don't.
with this one's children. It's over. I'm telling you.
No,
right
I
now.
will go complete and utter psychopath and be proud to be a
She'll
psychopath.
black out on your ass. She will black out on your ass. Don't do it.
Yeah, don't touch my kids.
No. No.
I protect them for a reason. Know that. Because they're my babies. I don't care how old they are.
The fruit of
They're
thy
going to be
womb.
58 and I'm still going to call them my babies.
It's the fruit of thy womb.
Exactly.
They're good boys. They're good boys.
Just turned 20 when I was there, so I felt uncomfortable. And then the second he took me to the studio, I felt like I just made a mistake even.
Yeah. You know who else took a young girl to the studio? Diddy. And he ended up having that girl raped by all his crew.
Diddy. You know, you see that fine piece over there? Look at that one. Diddy, she just got off of a bus. Did I stutter? Look at her. Diddy, she's 15. Looking 23 to me. Call her over here. Wow. They actually did that. They had black SUVs pull up to school bus stops
And collect these teenage
and collect
girls.
girls. Just collect them like fucking Pokemon cards. That's a good one. Oh, that's a rare one right there. Grab her. Are you fucking kidding me?
But it wasn't in court, of course. They had to hide the kid shit.
They said nothing about minors. Isn't that incredible?
I know.
When everybody knows that was happening. Oh, sounds like an inside job. James Comey's daughter? Ah, deep state. You covered for him. Gee.
Just like you DP fans covered for Ben over this stuff.
Yeah. That's why it's the same shit.
And hit it. Didn't think someone would find it eventually, though, did you? Definitely didn't think I'd find it.
Going there, I was just thinking, like, nobody has really seen me with him, so he could, I was just thinking, like,
Oh, so nobody got to see you with him, so he was trying to cover his tracks. He didn't want nobody to see you with him, but he wanted a relationship with you, baby doll? Come on, come on!
it wasn't a smart decision
Right.
on my mind, but I was there, and even before I went on the trip, I kind of told myself, like, okay, I'll go, but I won't have sex with him. I just kind of thought,
No, it's okay, Tam Tam. I have zero patience for ignorance today, too. I'm too pissed off. I'm too pissed off at the world. I'm too pissed off at these assholes trying to cover this shit up and make jokes out of it. When it ain't no laughing matter.
thought in my mind, like, okay, I'll meet him, and if it's right, then I'll do it next time or something. But, like, within 5 to 10 minutes of me getting into the studio, he gave me weed, which I had never.
Give her weed, probably laced. Could be laced with something. Here, smoke this, honey. It'll make you feel real good for what I'm about to do to you.
If there are any other girls that this has happened to with these guys, this crew, Drunken Peasants, it's time for you to come forward and say it. Because I have a feeling this happened a lot more.
Yeah,
than
obviously.
Than we know.
No, she's 19 years old and he's giving her weed illegally, so you're giving weed to an underage girl?
That's a crime.
That's a crime, Ben.
That's applying drugs to a minor. Or not minor, but not.
Yeah,
Yeah, for drugs you are.
Yeah.
So,
She is a minor, because she's under 21.
yeah, no. Yeah, any kind of use under 21 is not okay.
No.
Definitely.
No.
It's like alcohol.
So you'd give drugs to a minor, too.
If this
Good to
is
know.
true, yeah.
Good to know.
No. These stories are similar. So this is definitely leading to a place where it's like, yeah, this is probably stuff that happened.
And these chicks don't know each other.
Yeah, right. This is probably stuff that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Jurisdiction. That's what you got. Okay, so DP was in what, California? Their shit was in Cali, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh man, good luck with that. Like they're gonna investigate anything having to do with sex trafficking.
He gave me a little bit like to drink. I was
Thank you, Ultimate Meat.
really nervous. I don't know if anybody's been like in the DP, probably not. They haven't been in the DP studio, but there's like computer monitors, and there's a couch that you can flip out to like become a bed, a futon. And the computer monitors, they normally would.
Of course, there's a bed that you can flip out to make a couch that flips out to be a bed. How else are they going to be able to cheat on their spouses?
Me thinks that in the DP studio there was a lot of homemade SA stuff made.
Probably.
It's probably hard drives with stuff on it that you would go, whoa.
I think the feds and Homeland Security need to check the shit out. It's obvious there's been a huge cover-up over it.
I always thought to myself, wait a minute, these guys have a studio? And you're talking like this about girls? I thought that. It ran through my mind when I was an audience member. Is there really crazy shit going on there?
Yep, obviously.
My instinct was correct, I think.
Would face the chairs where the host would sit, but they were facing the couch for some reason, and they all had like the Drunken Peasants logo on it, and I thought it was kind of weird. Like, I don't know, it just felt kind of creepy. Like he was like something, I don't know, it just felt off. I just became really quiet, and he like started to onto me. And
Of course, you went to some strange guy's place, went into a studio. What did you expect to happen? What do you think you were to him?
You said the first time he talked to you, it got extremely graphically sexual. What do you think he's going to do? Seriously, what did you think he was going to do?
He told you his intentions.
He told you what he wanted to do, I'm sure, with the holes in your body. So, like, you meet him, and now it's like, oh, he's aggressive hitting on... Duh!
You shouldn't have gone.
Oh my god, like, this is
he kind of saw that I went into a shell, and he said, please don't accuse me of rape later on.
Oh my god, he said it. And you didn't walk out? You didn't walk out when he said that. Are you fucking kidding me? Get a brain!
Okay, sorry. I had to take a break from that. That was very, like, pissing me the fuck off. I was going to kill a motherfucker type of deal. Whoo! You see? The first thing he says is, don't accuse me of rape. He obviously has something on his mind, doesn't he? By saying that. Huh. Yeah, I see you, Ben. How you covered this shit up, came to people, said it was debunked, got this person to put these videos unlisted so no one could actually see the truth, just so you could continue to hurt one young girl after another.
Like, don't accuse me of raping you later on. And at that time, I felt uncomfortable, but I was like, oh, maybe he's like asking for consent. But now that I look back on it and have more experiences, at that time I hadn't really been with like many men. I had only one boyfriend before then. I was in Japan, only spoke Japanese to him, kind of like a little bit of a cultural difference, so I didn't know what was normal. So I kind of just thought like, okay, like this is, I should just be okay with this. And yeah,
You should never be okay with feeling uncomfortable in a sexual type, heated type of experience. Okay, sex is not meant to feel uncomfortable. It's meant to feel comfortable, beautiful, comforting, loving, kind. What's up, Poopma? How you doing?
we had sex then, and then we went to dinner.
Yeah, the first thing he had to do was lay her. That's my goal, baby. Got her in. Now, let the rest of the manipulation begin.
I told him at dinner, like, I told Ryby, I was like, oh, I texted Ryby that we, met up finally. And he was like, what? Why did you tell her that? Like, he was mad that I did that, which I didn't really understand. That I told Ryby, because I thought,
He got mad that you met up with him because he's married and he doesn't want her to go to his fucking wife.
I don't know, it was kind of weird. That night, I guess, so it was New Year's Eve. So he went to go get alcohol. I had to stay in the car because I had just turned 20 then. And then
And not only that, you give alcohol to an underage girl, too. So you give drugs to an underage girl and alcohol. But it's not coercion at all, is it?
he went to go get weed from the weed store. Again, I had to stay in the car. And he was saying, like, oh, that guy at the weed store is like a big fan of the show. He gave us some free stuff, which is kind of weird now because I know Taylor said he said something similar, but
Yeah, that is kind
Yeah,
of
I don't
weird.
know.
Why is he always saying that like someone gave him some free weed? Yeah, that's weird. Maybe it's just a brag.
I'm thinking it's probably laced shit.
A special brew for the men that like to,
Get a little extra from the ladies. Don't worry, buddy. She won't remember a thing.
exactly. We call this the MK Ultra strain.
Actually, it's a good strain, but...
Is that a real strain? I don't remember that. Is
Hell
that-
yeah, it is!
MK Ultra is a real strain? I didn't.
Hell yeah,
Okay,
man!
I was trying to think of something, but I couldn't, so I just said MK Ultra. I don't remember that being a strain.
It's a great strain. Anyway.
If it's called MK Ultra, oh, yeah, it probably is good. Like, it's gonna make you go, oh.
I
Brain
feel like,
glitch.
oh, like
Sorry.
I
I'm
think
so
maybe bragging.
yeah. I don't know.
I think it's related to Trainwreck. The MK Ultra.
That was a really good train wreck.
There you go. So, there you go.
That was a haze, wasn't it? Train wreck haze.
But okay, I'm sorry.
Something
Go
like
on.
Oh, no, it's fine. So yeah, I wasn't like a big drinker, like I said.
That's because you're 20 and you're not legally able to drink. And Ben Pie, it's okay to give him drinks and drugs to underage kids.
I wasn't the legal age to drink, so I only drank very occasionally. I never did weed before I met him. I was interested in trying a bit, but not necessarily like so quick and so much. He carried like a vape pen like everywhere and was always like offering me to take more and more. And that night, you know, I was like less than like 115 pounds then.
Of course, man. You're so easy to manipulate when you're drugged up, don't you know? Ben, you're a fucking pig. You give drugs and alcohol to an underage girl so you could get your little tiny prick inside her. It probably is Brett King doing this. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
And
Thank you,
way
Aaron.
younger than him. There's no way like I could keep up. I didn't even try to drink a lot, but there's no way I could like handle like so much. But
This is the same thing that Taylor said, is I couldn't handle the drink and he just kept trying to push these drugs and alcohol on me.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's the same thing.
it is.
yeah, so it was New Year's Eve night, and yeah, I remember taking a little bit of the weed, smoking a little bit, and then he made my drink.
Oh no, he made her a drink.
Bingo.
Ah, that's when they really get you, is with the drink they make.
Done.
And then I remember him.
He made the drink himself. Did you watch him make it?
No, I didn't watch him make
Okay.
it. I just trusted him.
Why would you trust a guy you knew for 3 weeks, just met, who's way older than you, and famous, so there's a power dynamics problem, who forced himself on you in his studio so no one would know, and then he gets mad at you for telling someone.
Yeah, he turned on pro wrestling.
Really
which
weird.
I don't know why I remember that.
You
but
put on wrestling for a girl?
That's stupid. There's one thing I have to say here. This proves you're hearing these details, and I'm sure if you're older like me, you're thinking to yourself, God, where is your self-awareness? Where is your awareness? This is why older men should not go for 20-year-old girls. She is being manipulated here. And she, even now...
The whole time she says she's confused. She wasn't sure. She felt uneasy. She didn't know what to do.
Yeah. But this further proves for guys that are good guys, don't, if you're older, don't hit on a 20-year-old, 19-year-old girl. Because she is that, and she was totally manipulated by this guy. They can be so easily manipulated. They don't have life experience yet.
And he knew that.
Yeah.
That's why he goes for them.
Yeah, but which is crazy, though, because this girl said she was a sex worker.
Plus, they're easy to intimidate and shut up when they're younger.
So when she says she's a sex worker, I think she probably meant she took pictures and stuff.
Yeah,
you know
that's what
I
I'm
mean?
thinking, is she
like
took some-
cosplay pictures
yeah.
or something, because she said she only had one boyfriend.
Yeah, she didn't go. She
So it
said she
wasn't
didn't.
sexual.
She didn't do like some of the sex work. There's other
Full-
things. Yeah,
She said full service.
Yeah.
That's what she said. You can
Yeah.
do certain things, but yeah.
yeah.
Okay. This is why you don't mess with younger girls, because they don't.
They're too confused.
They
don't know any better,
No life experience. Bad idea.
and it could get you in trouble.
Yeah, even
What's-
if you're innocent. Yeah, that's right.
It's unwise.
He turned to pro wrestling, which is like the last thing I kind of remember. Like he was starting to
Oh, he
like
put her
have
out
sex
to
with.
that.
He gave her a drink, put on wrestling, and she knocks out. Boom, blacks
She
out.
fucking passed out. Ben, aren't you the guy in the room, aren't you? You think that's cool? What if that was done to you by some big guy, black guy?
And let me guess.
Huh?
As soon as she's passed out, hey TJ, hey guys, she's passed out. Let's get her.
Wait a minute, what?
That's what I'm
wait,
thinking.
Wait. Send me your picture really quick. Like TJ's like, send me your picture. Oh, shit. Really? I'll be there in a second.
Why am I saying this? Because Diddy did the same fucking thing.
I will be there. Ben Pie, listen to me. Ben, I will be there in 5 minutes. You keep that under. You keep her under, okay?
With me, and I just don't really. It's kind of
Did
a
you
blur.
did you black out?
I don't remember like falling asleep. I just remember I must have blacked out. Like I remember like the sex kind of starting, but it just I wasn't like all there. If that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah, like the Diddy victims.
I just woke up that morning and
I just have to say, you have to be such a sick motherfucker to want to fuck a woman that's unconscious. Do you know how sick you have to be to do something like that? That's why we put guys like this in jail, because they're into it. It's not just, oh, I want to try this once with an unconscious chick. They're into it. What kind of freak, sick motherfucker do you have to be to see a woman unconscious and want to touch that? You're fucking... You should not be on the street
No,
if you feel that way.
no. God, 1 minute, guys. I'm sorry. It's popping out of my
I just
ear.
started sobbing straight away.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Tam Tam said Cosby. Yeah, let's not forget Bill Cosby.
That's exactly it. That shit. You roofie a girl and then you take her up to a place and she's passed out. What the hell are you gonna do?
Ben, how does two
Like-
women who don't even fucking know each other have the same story? One of them is one of your ex-co-hosts. That's curious to me, Ben. But, oh, it's all a lie because Lady Hopium's a map, right? But that doesn't account for the victim speaking.
Well, he got an MO that
So where's your debunking exactly?
Yeah, he got an MO that worked.
Yeah, for idiots.
Yeah, vulnerable women that aren't thinking straight.
No.
Oh, he's with drunken peasants. He's going to be a nice guy. What? Do you fucking hear what they talk about and what they trivialize? Look at that piece of pussy.
And the women
what would
they
we do with that
bully.
one? TJ, what would we do with that one? Well, and then go into detail. Like, this was their show. And this girl's saying, oh, I used to like to listen to DP in the background. Are you kidding me? With the shit they talked about with girls, with women? You must be a self-loathing female then. You must hate yourself to hear that shit. And the guy talk? No, the guys I hang out with would listen to that and go, what the fuck are you guys on? Is that how you really think? I think so. I think so.
Like I said, if you go to the link above and look at the video, you will see TJ, the one who created all of this, talk about what he likes to do to kids.
Did you how did you so you felt negatively about it then when you woke up?
I don't even. it was just weird. Like, I just
what were your
didn't even, it was
thoughts?
just, I just felt like I didn't know what was going on. Like, I was just,
Yeah, that's how most women are when after they get roofied. Is what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, it's a strong fucking. I hear like
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Ugh.
guys get hit with that shit and they're out. Like it's a very whatever a roofie is chemically, I don't know, but it's very potent. It works fast. A couple sips.
Probably also mixed with probably ketamine and all those other drugs, so she wouldn't be able to feel anything.
I don't think he was that into it.
Maybe not.
I don't think
know.
so. Just knock him out.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
Didn't do the whole Tusi deal, huh?
I don't think so.
Kind
No.
of.
He wasn't into Olympic event fucking.
No.
No way. Look at
He's
him.
too fucking fat
That's
to
what
do
I
that.
mean. That's what I was just going to say. Like, he's not in good enough physical condition
Yeah.
to do that type of fucking. The majority of males aren't. You got to be like 20 to do that shit, you know? But anyway.
I'm just confused, but I was just, I guess just overwhelmed is the way to put it. Like, I couldn't really put my place on it, but I felt,
Did you feel like you had been assaulted?
I didn't feel like I was in my right mind that night to, I mean, I know we had, yeah, I didn't feel, I don't know, he just told me it was like a reaction to the drugs, and he was like, yeah, we had such a wild night last night.
That's the same thing
This
he
is
said
his-
to
yeah.
fucking.
This is his MO.
This is his MO. How many girls has he done this to? This is the same thing he said it to the other girl.
This is like a Danny Masterson thing. That because it would just what's on record that she's doing? She had a drink and she had some weed before. So there's nothing suspicious with that. It's not just going to knock you out. Why? But he makes the drink. He made the drink special.
He got the
He
weed.
made the drink special. It's his MO. He gets some extra stuff like this from the dispensary guy, because some of them deal shit like
Yeah.
that. That's guaranteed. Some of them deal shit like that. He gets some of that extra. Oh, I got a little extra for you. You're going to have a good night tonight, trust me. She blacks out to wrestling and wakes up like, what the fuck happened? I don't remember anything. Yeah, he took you. But I always ask that maybe he wipes them down and everything after, like, so they wouldn't be, oh my God, I can't, I'm not going there. This is so goddamn disgusting. Like,
Benny Masterson. Yeah, that's what we should call him now. Is Benny Masterson.
shit.
Night, and
Yeah.
he was just trying, he was like really disturbed by me crying. I was like bawling.
So he gets upset at you for crying because you know what just happened to you, and you're like, oh my God. I hate you, Ben. I hate your guts. I hate your guts. What you do to these young women. I don't think we need to hear anything else.
How many more out there? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think I've heard enough. Because
Yeah, I
it's the
agree.
same fucking MO.
I agree with that. The question is, how many times has this happened to other women? And if you're out there, and
If you want to see the rest of it, I'm going to post it in my community tab.
yeah, if you're out there and this happened to you, you should come forward because you'll help expose all of it, and people could go down from it. And somebody like this, if all of this is true, should be off the street.
Yeah,
Danny Masterson got 30 to life.
for this stuff.
You got that? He got 30 years.
Bill Cosby was supposed
life.
to get the rest of his life in jail before they...
Of course. He's an American icon. We can't do that to him.
Yeah, how dare we do that to him?
We
right?
can never do that to him. But I encourage girls, women, that this has happened to. I'm sure there's more. If this is
Yeah.
true. If this is true, there are more. So come forward and tell your story.
Yeah.
Because these guys shouldn't get away with this shit.
I mean, these stories are so... These girls don't know each other, and these stories are so fucking
He
similar.
has an MO of how he does it. Or how he did it. Hopefully
Yeah.
stop doing it.
And I hope more women come forward as time goes by, because you damn well know he just didn't do this
Oh, we're off.
2 times.
No.
You damn well know he didn't just do it 2 times.
Yeah, we love you, Tam Tam. Everybody, we love you.
Yeah, I
okay?
love you too,
This
guys.
was fucked. This stuff's fucked. But if there's more out there, please come forward.
Yeah,
and tell your
please.
story. Because these other girls were brave enough to do it. You need to do it too. Because they get this guy. If he's doing this, get the fucker off the street.
Yeah, you don't want him to do this to other women.
That's why they want to give Masterson life. Yeah, because he would do this again. What he did to the girls at that Scientology church, he'll do again.
He'll
Ben
do it
Pye-
again and again and
Ben
again.
Pye, given the chance, will do it again.
Yep.
There's zero doubt. So, girls, God bless you. We love you, and come forward. You'll get support.
Look how abusive he is toward women on his channel.
Yeah.
Me included.
The way they speak about women. It's just their sex object, slap them on the table, do what you want with them. That's literally how they talked about women on their show. Okay? There was no valuing females on DP. Are you kidding me? People like Billy the Fridge, like rapping about essaying women. Oh my God!
Hello?
They've been telling you the whole time what they're into. The whole fucking time. And Marilyn Manson too. Yes. He was telling you I'm into it. Okay? So if you seriously, please come out. We love you. Peace. These are babies, and they're so innocent, and I love them, and they make me happy because the world's fucking evil.
Fuck off, Ben Pye. You're a piece of shit.